Showtime in the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the first of today's two live streams. We've got one game right now between the Philadelphia 76ers and the New York Knicks. And then tonight, my San Antonio Spurs will be hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves, which will also be a game two. This is also a game two. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks won game one in good fashion right there. Looks like we got 68 of you guys in the chat early on to get this thing kicked off. What's up to all of you in the house right now? Lana French is with us. What up, Lana? We got DJ Gene. What up, DJ? How you doing, Mr. Robert Samora? Fist bumps to you too, Mr. Samora. I see you guys. We got John in the chat saying, what's up, Mr. Mario? What's going on, John? Welcome in, sir. Mike G says, my brother, what's up, man? You ready for tonight? You got your ankles taped? Yeah, I'm hoping that San Antonio does just fine tonight. I think the adjustments from Mitch Johnson that we see tonight are going to be enough to get the W. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that we're a little uneasy here in San Antonio after dropping game one. Mr. Mojo's in the chat. I see Mr. Maurice in the chat. What's going on, Steve? I see you out here too, Steve. Welcome in. Nathaniel saying hello. Cujo says hello. Who else is with us? Lebowski. What up, Lebowski? Frymeister saying hello. Frymeister. Vegeta. I see Vegeta in vegetarian. Welcome in, Vegeta. Sem, hello. Admiral, what's going on? Isabel saying thank you for covering. No new cavities. That's good. That is good news. That is good news. Brush your teeth, Isabel. Thank you for saying hello. AOD saying Detroit basketball. Tiffs is in the chat saying hello to us and the chat. The Dude saying go basketball. What up, the Dude? Grade 59. How you doing, sir? Rock and roll, Grade 59. Kinfolk saying what up. What up, Kinfolk? How you doing? Herbert Dickens saying hello. We got James. Fact check official. Austin. What's up, guys? Laid back saying hello as well. Okay, so tip-off for this game should be, they say 6 p.m. We know it's going to be pushed back, guys. It'll probably be around 6:08 when they decide to actually tip this game off. Let's talk about what we saw in the last one. Now, we did not cover this game 2 nights ago, but this was the results of the play. Final score, 137-98. Talk about a blowout whooping there. And to make things worse, tonight, the 76ers will be without Joel Embiid. The 76ers tonight will be without Joel Embiid once again. And, man, I just don't see a way for Philadelphia to actually survive this matchup here. I think the New York Knicks will actually complete a sweep here in round 2. I know VJ Edgecombe is still a really nice piece to have. I know that he's not the only one there, but outside of him and Tyrese Maxey, Andre Drummond ain't exactly the world's greatest big, and neither is Adam Bona. So New York Knicks do have a clear path right now to the Eastern Conference Finals. The 76ers technically are in their way, but they are not looking as tough as one might think. Okay, quick look right now, guys, at the NBA playoff brackets. We've got 4 games in the books now, which means we'll have 4 game 2s between today and tomorrow. Today, 2 games on the bottom half of the screen, guys. New York Knicks won game 1. We just saw that. They're up 1-0 in the series. Timberwolves beat San Antonio while on the road. The Minnesota Timberwolves are up 1-0. Now, they mentioned that in the history of the NBA, when the road team wins game 1, they have won their series 30 out of 35 times. So the math does not look good for San Antonio, but 30 out of 35, there's still a possibility, right? San Antonio can still end up walking away from this. San Antonio could still end up walking away from this. I mean, we saw the Magic beat the Pistons in Game 1, and the Magic got bumped off. So that's one of those times, guys. Let's see if we can see it happen twice in this postseason. Austin, what's going on? I got Bubba Jack saying hello. New York Kingpin saying what's up. KMC, hello KMC. Because I got high says hello. Jason Wolf says, Mario, give me a shout out. Jay Wolf, 480. What up, 480? What up, Jay? How you doing, sir? Ankle. Yeah, they're hit, says Mike G. Spurs are fine, says Swaggy. I think they're going to be just fine. Young Native. What up, Young Native Tino? I see you out there. Mario on that grind. He puts the money out right there, flying. That's it. Rec TV music. Hello, Rec TV. San Antonio going to be fine. They just got to score more at the rim and make sure that the threes. Man, Victor Wembanyama shooting 8 threes and being 1 of 8 from downtown. Terrible for San Antonio. He should not be shooting those threes. Okay. We are going to take a quick look at the stats right now, guys, but I do want to break up this right here. Do want to show you guys the schedule. Now, this might look a little small, so you can put your fingers on the screen and zoom in right now. But today, it's 76ers and Knicks, Timberwolves, and Spurs. We know the tip-off times because we're here already, 6 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We look at Thursday, May 7th. 2 more games out here. Both of these are Game 2s as well. So Cavaliers at Pistons, Lakers at OKC, same times as today. You'll see it again on Friday, same times as today, 6 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. This will be Game 3 for these two teams, and then we go to Game 3 for the 2 matches that you see here. Different times on Saturday and Sunday. They've spread them out quite a bit, guys. So the first game of the day will be at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time and then 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's Saturday. And on Sunday, 2:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. All of these times Central Standard. You can either screenshot this or just keep coming back for more. We will be bringing this up over the next couple of days. One more really cool fun fact that I'll probably bring up throughout today and tomorrow. Take a look at this right now, guys. I was doing some research, and of the 8 teams remaining, these are the last times that each of these teams showed up in the NBA Finals. Obviously, last year, Oklahoma City was in the NBA Finals in 2025. The Lakers were the most recent outside of OKC still remaining. That's 2020. Cavaliers 2018. San Antonio Spurs haven't been to the NBA Finals since 2014. The Detroit Pistons haven't been to the Finals since 2005. The 76ers since 2001. And the New York Knicks since 1999. Minnesota, big, fat, never has appeared in the NBA Finals. So, in points per game, averaging 116 points per game. There we go. Wonder what happened here. My OBS glitched out again. Talk to me, guys. Are we back? Are we good? Something said it was disconnected. It's back on right now. No dropped frames, so I think we're in the pocket. Robert says you're buffering. We should be back, though. It did just give me a notification. It says that we are connected, so we're going to keep marching forward here. Anyways, field goal percentage right now, 46% compared to 46%. That's basically a wash. 36% for the New York Knicks, 34% here, 34.9 for the Philadelphia 76ers. Slight advantage to New York. At the free throw line, basically even, guys. Fast break points, advantage to Philadelphia. Points in the paint, advantage to Philadelphia. Assists per game, dead even for both teams. And then turnovers committed per game, the New York Knicks give up fewer turnovers. So on paper, it's pretty even between both of these sides offensively, at least for the regular season. Regular season defense, though, the defense is very, very different here. Tommy saying today the officials, Scott Foster, chief, that's the crew chief. Sean Wright is the umpire. And Mitchell Irvin. We covered Mitchell. Mitchell was another one. I remember us talking about that. Hold on, let me copy this real quick here, Tommy. Today is 5, 6. Hang on. Try cutting and pasting that one more time. It glitched on me. There we go. That's better. Cool. I didn't get the foul count. Okay, so the last game we covered, I didn't get the date on this, but it's a different crew right here. So the last time we had crew chief that we covered here, looks like Scott Foster was not the crew chief. He was just one of the referees in one of the last 3 games that we covered. Kevin Cutler was there. Different squad. Let's see how these guys get things going. Okay. Starting to build out the database thanks to Tommy Braskett. Thank you, Tommy. Building out our database, and we can look up the dates on how many fouls were called on those right there. I think that was the Spurs game. Was that the Spurs game? I think that might have been the last Spurs game. Anyways, okay, thank you, Tommy. Steve saying thanks at Freimeister. I love your country. Got him, Coach, saying hello like Terminator 2. I'll be back. What's going on, got him, Coach? I thought that was me, says Devin. Sheila saying we're back, Mario, and we're rooting for the Knicks. Ooh, go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. Rooting for the Knicks and the Spurs. Zine is back in the chat. Where were you yesterday for the Detroit game? Life happens, man. Life happens. I got a wife and a kid and other things. YouTube is how I make my money. It's not how I live my life. But I do appreciate you being here, Zeldy. I do appreciate you being here. We got Dread Taylor saying 76ers time. Jason saying Knicks are on a roll. No Embiid, so no shot, says Jason. I agree with that. Both home teams will win, says Cujo. Let's go New York, says Matthew. Christopher saying, I love Rosie. Rosie's the best. Real Art Manifest saying, let's go New York Knicks. Ivan says hello. Chris Dixon, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. This is for the – oh, well, thanks for the heads up, Tommy. So you've got the okay, thank you, Tommy. Appreciate that. He says that is actually for the Spurs game. Thank you, Tommy. Okay, cool. Let me write that in here, too, on the notes so I don't flub it. Spurs versus – oh, come on. This will be game 2. Game 2. Cool. Cool. Okay. So we looked at the defense. Advantage to the New York Knicks. Sorry, I've kind of been standing here getting distracted. But the New York Knicks are holding their opponents to fewer field goals per game, a lower field goal percentage. They got more defensive rebounds, more offensive rebounds, and they commit fewer fouls. Now, those are regular season stats, guys. Let's talk about the postseason numbers right now. This is the Philadelphia 76ers in a nutshell. Now, remember, Philadelphia had to go through Boston to get here. Boston got knocked out by the Philadelphia 76ers in 7 games. During the regular season, Philadelphia averaged 115, almost 116. During the postseason, Game 1 included of this series, the Philadelphia 76ers have averaged 103 points per game. They have been shooting the basketball at 35% from three-point land, which is a step up from their regular season numbers. They are dead even in free throws, so at least that's staying consistent. But a huge, huge drop-off in fast break points per game, points in the paint, and assists per game. All of this has gone down tremendously for the 76ers, and they're not playing very good defense. Let's take a quick look at that. Now, it's going to indicate that some of these numbers are higher, but, of course, they did play the Boston Celtics, so they still gave up 110 points per game. And they were less in defensive rebounds, fewer offensive rebounds, fewer blocks per game, way fewer steals per game. Turnovers forced per game, not as high for Philadelphia either. The only thing they improved on really was fouls committed per game, and it wasn't even that much. Philadelphia this postseason has not impressed anybody really in any of those categories. The only thing that was really impressive, again, is the fact that they beat the Boston Celtics. Now, the New York Knicks on the other side, quite a different story. The New York Knicks, they had their matchup, and 120 is what they averaged there against the Atlanta Hawks. So the New York Knicks had to face the Atlanta Hawks in round 1. This also includes the first game of this series. Against Atlanta, New York averaged 120-plus points per game. Field goal percentage over 50%. Three-point percentage over 40%. They increased in fast break points. They got better in points in the paint. And they committed fewer turnovers offensively. The New York Knicks really stepped it up this postseason. I guess they heard the clamoring and they heard Stephen A. Smith yelling like he normally does. Defensively, they clamped down as well, guys, against the Atlanta Hawks. They were holding that team to 100 points per game. Field goal percentage, they were holding teams under 45%. Defensive rebounds per game went up for New York. Blocks per game, steals per game, turnovers forced per game all went up for New York in the playoffs. Regular season numbers, playoff numbers. New York is cooking right now, man. This is the team in the East to beat. Everybody was sleeping on New York. It's time to wake up because the Knicks are here, man. The Knicks are here, and the Knicks are gonna go all the way right now, dude. I think it'll be Spurs-Knicks finals again. Guess what? Knicks are due for a finals appearance. Yes, sir, since 1999. Let's see. Love me some AIC, but I can't listen to their new stuff. Preston, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. Adam says hello. What up, Adam? We got Steven saying hello. Tougher competition. Well, if you say so. And, you know, part of that is true. But when you make the adjustments, you should be making those adjustments. You should be able to find ways to score. Anyways, let's take a quick look right now. Hey-o. Should have put that in 4K. Got this in 1080. That's cool. No worries. Taking a look here at the 76ers, guys. So, today, no Joel Embiid. So, the starters for Philadelphia today. At center, number 30, Adam Bona. At power forward, number 8, Paul George. At small forward, number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr. At shooting guard, number 77, VJ Edgecombe. And point guard, number 0, Tyrese Maxey. This will make up the Philadelphia 76ers starting 5, and we'll get into some of their stats in just a moment. Coming in off the bench. Coming in off the bench here for the 76ers, Andre Drummond, Dominic Barlow, Justin Edwards. We'll probably end up seeing Jabari Walker, Trendon Watford. Probably not going to see Kyle Lowry. We will see Quentin Grimes at some point here today. Okay, cool. Whoa. Quick look. I already got my red zone music. Let's turn that off for now. Okay, taking a look at the home team now, which is the New York Knicks. These are the starting 5 for New York. At center, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns. At power forward, number 8, OG Anunoby. At small forward, number 25, Mikal Bridges. Shooting guard, number 3, Josh Hart. And point guard, number 1, Jalen Brunson. This is the New York Knicks starting 5. And the bench, of course, Mitchell Robinson, Mohamed Diawara, Jordan Clarkson, Landry Shamet, and Miles McBride. We will likely see today Jose Alvarado at some point, and if they need to unload the bench in garbage time, Tyler Kolek, Jeremy Sohan, and Daddy A and Hukporti will be the other players that check in. Probably not going to see them tonight unless it is another blowout. Head-to-head comparisons between both sides, guys. Spurs got a day handful with Minnesota for sure. Tough matchup for the Spurs. Yes, Big Al. Tough matchup for sure. All right, here's the look, guys. Tyrese Maxey versus Jalen Brunson. Now, everyone's going to say Brunson, 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 Brunson. So I'm going to ask you guys real quick, who would you rather have, Tyrese Maxey or Jalen Brunson? Now, before you make the answer, or you know what, go ahead and plug that in right now. Would you rather have Brunson or Maxey as your starting point guard? Let's take a look at their postseason statistics that are posted right now. Tyrese Maxey this postseason is averaging 39 minutes compared to 34 for Jalen Brunson. Maxey's averaging 25 points per game. Brunson's averaging 27.6. 6 assists per game for Tyrese Maxey compared to Brunson's 5.7. Double the rebounds here for Tyrese Maxey, 4.6 compared to 2.3. Close on the steals category, Brunson with 1.1 steals per game versus 0.9. Blocks recorded per game. Tyrese Maxey has had a block in every other game, according to the numbers right now. Jalen Brunson, not a single one this postseason. Brunson shooting the basketball overall at 49%. Tyrese Maxey shooting the basketball overall at 45%. but Maxey is winning beyond the arc only just. It is so close, guys. These two players, they're interchangeable, which is crazy to think how good these 2 point guards are. But Tyrese Maxey can't do it alone, and Jalen Brunson does have a healthy cast and a healthy Karl-Anthony Towns, which is going to make things very, very difficult for Philadelphia. Here's the VJ Edgecombe versus Mikal Bridges comparison. Now, I know a lot of New York Knicks fans are still going to take Mikal Bridges. I will say Bridges is more efficient with the looks that he has, shooting at 57% from the floor and 40% from three-point range. But VJ Edgecombe, almost 15 points per game, 3 assists per game, 6 rebounds per game, a steal per game, half a block per game. Great numbers for VJ Edgecombe. However, you do have to factor in he plays 10 extra minutes more than Mikal Bridges. So for an efficiency standpoint, straight up, heads up, I'll take Mikal Bridges. I know someone out there is gonna try to roast me on that, but I would take Mikal Bridges over VJ Edgecombe. Okay, we got Josh Hart and Kelly Oubre Jr. Very similar numbers right now, both in minutes played, points per game, and I think that's kind of where the similarities really end. Then we see some separations there. So minutes per game, points per game, pretty even for both of them, but Josh Hart, clear advantage on the assists, also clear advantage on the rebounds. This little thing needs to slide over there. Clear advantage on the rebounds per game, triple the steals per game. Kelly Oubre Jr., 0.6 on the blocks. Both of them have been pretty bad from beyond the arc in their postseasons here. Josh Hart shooting the basketball 24%, Kelly Oubre Jr. at 18.5. That's pretty gross, man. That's pretty gross. And so there's that. Then we got the power forward comparison, guys. OG Anunoby and Paul George going to be the head-to-head comparison. I know that it is 6:08 p.m. right now, guys. We still have not had tip-off, so stand by. We will get action momentarily. OG Anunoby and Paul George. Once upon a time, the clear-cut answer would have been Paul George, but Paul George definitely on the tail end of his career, and OG Anunoby is on the up and up, man. It's OG. I'm taking OG Anunoby in this head-to-head comparison for the postseason comparisons for both of these guys. And, man, just up and down the list, I think every single player except the point guard position, it's a huge advantage for the New York Knicks. At the point guard position, it's basically even. But look at this, man. Adam Bona averages 2.4 points per game this postseason. Karl-Anthony Towns, 18.4. He's also shooting the three-point shot at almost 48%. Just incredibly efficient season, postseason for the New York Knicks so far. It's going to be mission impossible here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's going to be mission impossible here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's a quick look over here, guys. The numbers that we were just talking about. Tyrese Maxey, regular season numbers, 28.3 points per game. Jalen Brunson only averaged 26 points per game during the regular season. Andre Drummond actually had the most rebounds per game, and that's no surprise there considering, you know, the rebound leader in the NBA multiple times. Karl-Anthony Towns, though, almost 12 rebounds per game for Cat. And then, of course, Tyrese Maxey and Jalen Brunson both lead their teams in assists per game on average. Looks like Preston says, I have the game on TV, but FN on audio. Nice, love it, Preston. Let's go, Eagles, saying point guard. What's up, bro? Let's go. Let's get it, says Victor Webster. What's up, Victor? We got Trug Depp. Trung Depp. What's going on, man? Freimeister, timestamp, copy version 4. Basketball would be more fun if y'all allowed tackling. This is for today's game, Tommy? Okay, cool. Now we've got the officials for the correct game. Same date, different game. Make sure this goes in black so I can read the text. Cool. Okay, sweet. Minimize that. Thank you for the update, Tommy. All right, Detail King says OKC. Looks like Edward had knee surgery today. Glad to catch up with the channel in the chat. Edward, I hope I wish you a speedy recovery, sir. Ouch, bro. Knee surgery, huh? Knee surgery. My wife and I have a running joke because in the Dominican Republic to say peanuts, like the things that elephants eat, it's maní. We say it maní. So in Mexico they say like cacahuate or something like that. But on the islands we call it maní for peanuts. And anytime we're eating peanuts, we say, "Are you? How do those knees taste?" Or like if it's a knee injury, I'll say, you know. Anyways, it's just an inside joke. Let's go Eagles says, "What's up? What up? Let's go Eagles." Tommy says, "No problem." Marcel saying, "Hi, thank you for the live commentary tonight. Been loving these NBA playoff streams lately." Good. We got a good one for you today, Marcel. Good one for you today. Shout out to those of you in the chat. Hard-boiled egg saying Sixers and 7. Jay saying, "Are you Filipino?" I am not, Jay. Dominican. Let's see. Spurs are going to blow them out after losing one, says Jason Wolf. I hope so. DJ Jean seems to have a little bit of buffering right now. Let's see. Hope everyone's doing well. Zeldy, I see you. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Yo, what's up, bro? Love the name. Have you seen this? Definitely gets your attention. Matthew, probably not. I think next season, I think things are going to change really big time, guys, between now and next basketball season. We got some big plans. Between now and next basketball season, guys, I know y'all love hanging out with me, but I'm really hoping that we can get other additional anchors here on Football Nation to cover some additional sports. But I want to make sure that we can run them through the courses that we're doing and the academy and the training that's going on, and then kind of build like a Football Nation umbrella, kind of like how Chat Sports does it, but less chummy, I guess, if that makes sense. We should be covering additional sports outside of just football, basketball, and baseball. So in the future, man, that'll be happening. Preston saying, "Sammy, not today." He's with Christina's actually home from work today, so none of that. We get to take care of him. Basketball Nation, says Glenn. 76ers have a chance to cover today, says RKV. You should do the Stanley Cup, says Mr. Mojo. I'm a sucker for an underdog, says Rec TV Music. Give me the 76ers. Gonna put ESPN in second. That would be sick. That would be sick. All right, folks, let's put 7 timeouts on the board. Both teams with 7 timeouts to start this game. We're about to get the opening tip-off here. Then we'll refresh our screen. All right, guys, opening tip-off. There it is. It's going to be won by the New York Knicks. Basketball with Josh Hart. And now with Karl Anthony Towns. I will get the possession arrow at the top of the screen here in just a few. Karl Anthony Towns looks to the right. He feeds this over to Josh Hart. He's at the three-point line, covered right now. Looks like he's going to work his way to the wing. He'll let this fly. Josh Hart off the front of the rim. It's no good. Rebound by Bona. Philadelphia with the basketball now. Paul George inside to Kelly Oubre. Oubre gets the first points of the game. Philadelphia is now up 2-0 as this game is getting started. New York Knicks with the basketball. Jalen Brunson will give this to Mikal Bridges. A pass now, and it's with Karl Anthony Towns. Towns covered here by Adam Bona. Inside lead pass. Mikal Bridges will finger roll at the rim, and that's a shot that goes for New York. All tied up at 2-2. All tied up at 2-2. Maxey to Paul George. Paul George hands off to Maxey, and now we're with VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe to George one more time. George covered by Anunoby. He lets it fly, knocks it down. It's 4-2. The Philadelphia 76ers with a 2-point lead early in the game. New York Knicks with the basketball. Here comes Josh Hart. Josh Hart and the New York Knicks, a handoff to Jalen Brunson. Pass to Josh Hart. He's picked up by Oubre. Looks to the left, Mikal Bridges. Bridges tries to use the screen. Doesn't quite get the angle. Gives it here, and Brunson will drive out to the three-point line. Anunoby lets it fly. Yes, it's good. Bounces off the rim a few times, but the New York Knicks now have a 1-point lead. Philadelphia with the ball. Okay, so Paul George pulls up to the wing. He's at the hash right now. He's covered by OG Anunoby, gets past him, shoots over Towns, and it's good. A 3-ball will fly for Paul George. How you like them apples? Let's get this set up for you. Looking clean. Of course, we want that set. We want all of the graphics out here set up for you guys so y'all can see who is on the floor at any given time. Looks like a whistle just came in, ladies and gentlemen. Whistle just came in. Refresh my screen one time. Looks like it's going to be dead ball right now. 9:56. Please stand by while I make some quick adjustments. Jalen Brunson to inbound the basketball. He'll bounce this in, and it's with Karl Anthony Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson at the Knicks logo. Towards the top of the screen. Whistle coming in. It's an offensive foul, and it's a turnover. Karl Anthony Towns is down on the ground. Slow to get up. 9:50 left to go here. It's now going to be Philadelphia basketball after the turnover. Bad screen there for Karl Anthony Towns. Looks like he got his knees taken out. Yeah, definitely got that left knee hit pretty hard by VJ Edgecombe. Either way, it's Philadelphia basketball, and so the Knicks are on defense. Here's the feed inside to Adam Bona. Bona passes deflected. It goes out of bounds as he was looking for Oubre. Clock stops with 9:35. Let's turn on the possession arrow, and I'll do my best to keep up with that here as well. We also want the possession to go and be in black. So this is thrown into the backcourt right now. Looks like the officials are calling this a backcourt violation. It's going to be a turnover, folks. It is going to be New York Knicks basketball. So the Knicks will now have it up here as this gets inbounded. 9:35 left to play in quarter number one. The officials calling that a backcourt violation. So Paul George could not corral the inbound pass. New York with a one-game lead. There is the inbound. And it's with Jalen Brunson. Brunson to the left. Brunson to the three-point line, to the elbow, to the rim. He's going to hold here in the paint, clears it out to Towns. A pump fake from Towns. Towns will drive, and he's blocked right now by Oubre. And Towns is down on the ground. Bona is down on one knee. Towns is slow right now to get up. I think he's okay. It does stop the clock with 9:22. Looks like it'll be a foul on Kelly Oubre. And we'll be going to the line for two shots. Karl Anthony Towns to shoot two. Oubre picks up his first foul of the day. What's going on, Knicks fans? I know we got some of y'all out there. Good to be live with you, New York Knicks fans. Good to be live with the Philadelphia 76ers fans. 76ers versus New York. Gonna be good. Are we watching basketball or football, says Kinfolk. Well, at this point, it is kind of hard to tell. This is going to be reviewed for a flagrant here. Here's the play. So Towns hit Bona on the chin. Oubre trying to get the block. That's definitely some follow-through, but I think he was trying to get the ball. That's a hard foul right there. I mean, he does prevent the shot from going, but it could be flipped over to be a flagrant. So this is now currently being reviewed. Mr. Mojo calls it a 10-point spread right now. The score is 7-5 Philadelphia with a narrow 2-point lead. The officials reviewing the last foul to see if it's going to meet the criteria for a flagrant, and it could. Mr. Mojo says it'll be flagrant. Why do you keep saying Bona? It's Drummond. Oh, you're right. You're right. So Drummond got the start? I had Adam Bona in as starter. That's why. To answer your question, so my apologies there, Brandon. You know what? I'm literally staring at the number 1 on his jersey. For Andre Drummond. That's on me. That's my bad. So Bona will be coming in off the bench. Let's see. I think VJ going to get over 3 in the first quarter. Why name a team after underwear? Why not Atlanta Briefs or Boston Braziers? That makes no sense. Alejandro, thank you. Let's see. Mike says it looks like it's flagrant. Brandon, I appreciate the call out there, bro. I appreciate the call out there. Let's see. Effin' family in the house. That's right, Court. Waiting for the official call. If Sixers go up early, then they can steal this game. Let's see. It looks like Illusion Fusion says, yo, what's up? Let's go, New York. We got Knicks fans in the house right now. Wind up and follow through on the play, ladies and gentlemen. So it sounds like Kelly Oubre Jr. is going to be charged with a flagrant foul. We're going to get 2 free throws and the ball for the New York Knicks. Knicks going to get a chance here to do their thing. So wind up and follow through. Drummond got hit, chopped in the throat there. The arm was high, but Drummond tried to sell it as Karl Anthony Towns tried to run past him. Okay. Let's grab the 5K. Let's grab the camera. Blow this up just a hair. Okay. You can speak Spanish? Is that a question or is that a statement? Just curious, Daniel Jose. Daniel Jose Rondon. Can you speak? You can speak Spanish, or can you speak Spanish? Son diferente. First free throw is good on the flagrant right now. Looks like Karl Anthony Towns will knock down the shot. So on the floor right now for the 76ers, ladies and gentlemen, it is Paul George, Kelly Oubre Jr., Andre Drummond, VJ Edgecombe, and Tyrese Maxey. Those were your 5 starters for today. For the New York Knicks side of things, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. The second free throw at the line for the flagrant is no good. And so they are going to get the basketball. They made 1, so they get 2 shots and the ball here, guys. Towns doesn't get the second of the 2 shots, but we are going to inbound the ball here. OG Anunoby finds Karl Anthony Towns, and Towns now met by Drummond. Drummond in his chest. He moves, and Karl Anthony Towns, a push-off there and a layup, easy shot. Gets it to go. New York is currently up right now. So the New York Knicks are up by 1. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's to Drummond. Here's to Edgecombe. Edgecombe just north of the hash. We'll give this to Paul George. A foul coming in. It's a whistle. It's an offensive foul. Apparently, Paul George commits an offensive foul here. And it's going to be a turnover. So New York basketball. Players in Philadelphia uniforms with their jaws dropped right now. Players in Philadelphia uniforms with their jaws dropped right now. Don't know how Drummond see, that to me looked like it was a foul on Andre Drummond, not on Paul George. They're apparently charging it to PG. So that's what they said. I thought Drummond was Draymond. Also very different players. It does look like Draymond, though. It does look like Draymond, though. There's the inbound pass, guys, and the New York Knicks will have the ball with a 1-point lead. Here is Brunson. Brunson crosses the midcourt line. Brunson bounce pass to Cat. And Karl Anthony Towns at the 3-point line. He's holding fastball to the corner. Josh Hart for 3. No. It's rebounded here by Tyrese Maxey. So Maxey gets the pull down for Philadelphia. Philadelphia now to the bottom of the screen. It's Tyrese Maxey, covered by Mikal Bridges. Swings this over to Paul George and one more to Kelly Oubre. It's going to be a hand coming in for OG Anunoby. Forces the steal. New York Knicks. Fast break transition. 3. No. In the hands of VJ Edgecombe again. The Philadelphia 76ers survive on that play. Pass to Drummond. Pass to George for 3. Bang! Paul George knocks down the tray. So it's 10-8. The New York Knicks now down by 2. Brunson to Towns. Towns goes to the 3-point line. No-look swing pass here to Bridges for 3. That's an ugly shot. Rebounded by Philadelphia. The 76ers trying to go on a run right now. Maxey to George again for 3. Bang! Paul George with all the threes falling right now. Paul George is on fire. It's 13-8. Paul George already to 11 points. There's a 3-point shot that flies. That's no good. Brunson will miss the 3, and it's rebounded by Philadelphia. Here's the move for Maxey to the rim. Tyrese Maxey gets the bucket here. No timeout being called by New York. New York, it's a turnover. It's coming back with Philadelphia for 3 off the back of the rim. And a pull down for Karl Anthony Towns. Missed shot right there for Philly. Bridges, Anunoby to Towns. Towns tries to blow past Drummond. He shoots, he scores. Karl Anthony Towns with a bucket there. The score is 15-10 Philadelphia. Maxey to Paul George. Paul George tries to pass inside to Kelly Oubre Jr., who was standing there with his hands inside trying to draw a pick. Reverse dunk right here instead for OG Anunoby. And it's now with Philadelphia, a 3-point game. 76ers 15, New York 12. There's the step on the gas for Tyrese Maxey. Maxey will float this up. Maxey's going to get a bounce off the rim right now. It's New York coming back. There's the drive for Bridges. Has the lane. He shoots. He scores. And so a one-point game now as the Philadelphia 76ers have watched their lead just disappear right now. Their lead completely disappeared here. VJ Edgecombe, shake and bake at the three-point line, looks to Oubre. Another pass, and it's now with Maxey. Maxey to Edgecombe. Edgecombe covered by Towns. That's a size mismatch. Edgecombe makes the move. Edgecombe shoots and scores over the taller defender. 17-14. New York now has the ball. They're down by 3. Thank you for the super chat there, Michael. He says, New York, stand up. Nice long legs right there. Foul going to be called. Karl Anthony Towns showing off the legs and the extension he can get when he decides to drive to the rim. So it looks like this will go down as a foul here. It'll be Andre Drummond who's charged for the foul. Victoria, I see you. Crack that Liberty Bell, says Freimeister. Maxey, score one more time, says LeBlanc. Victoria's in the chat. Santino's in the chat. Cujo says, what if it's a college senior? Oh, what are we talking about now? Edgecombe is one heck of a rookie, says Kinfolk. Love it. Ashbury with the dab. They can wear a badge on their hats. Is Walt Frazier at the game? Didn't take a look there, Disc Golf Billy. Let's go, colleagues, says Daniel. What's going on, Daniel? Mario Buck, says Lenny. Your show is what I call excellence in commentating. Thank you, Javier. Cheers to you, sir. Commander Y2K saying defense. Ladies and gentlemen, just so we are all on the same page, timeout has been called. So the New York Knicks now have 6 timeouts remaining. The New York Knicks have taken a full timeout here. The Philadelphia 76ers up by 3. Andre Drummond just committed a shooting foul on Karl Anthony Towns. So when we get back from the commercial break, we will have 2 free throws at the line for New York. Now, we've got about 2,000 people watching, and I always wait until later in the streams, guys, to say this, but apparently it means more at the start of the streams than at the end of the streams to smash the like button. If we can push our likes up on this live stream here today, guys, right now with 2,000 people in here, if we can get 25% of you to smash that like button, that would be huge. We're sitting at 10% like rate right now. Let's try to get that to about 400 or 500 here ASAP so that we can fill up this chat room and really get that chat cooking. So if you're watching, you're enjoying this, some of you guys may have just simply forgot, smash that like button now so the algorithm knows to push this to more people here while we're in quarter number 1. Looks like Mike says that the Sabres are up 1-0. Pamela Abilene Rolling Eats back in the house. What's going on, Pamela? Welcome back for more. I pressed the love button. Wait, what? Says Aaron. Okay. What's up, man? I feel the love, Aaron. I feel the love, brother. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go Sixers, says Tanderson. We are good at bounce-back wins after embarrassing losses. Weird flex, but yes. Stellar. We will be doing the Spurs game later. I don't know about this whole Timberwolves game thing. I'll be covering that game. Don't like the way you phrased it. But, yeah, we'll be covering that game, Stellar. Global Information says smash that like. Falcons with the applause. I see you, Falcons. What's up, Imperfect Bob? I see you. Chase Lewis saying Jalen Brunson is better than Michael Jordan. Drugs are bad, okay? We've got Prime View saying, let's go Knicks. Rapid Fire saying, I got you, bro. Thank you, Rapid Fire. Glenn saying, I just smashed 40 like buttons. Nice. Appreciate you guys. Y'all saying just smashed out here makes me just want to say giggity. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate that so much. Canelo saying Mario. What's up, Canelo? I see you, brother. I know. Brunson is not better than Air Jordan. The one chip is back. Glenn says Spurs are weak sauce. We'll see about that tonight. We'll see about that tonight. Hey, man, I'm not the one who said it. I'm not the one who said it. That was definitely our friend Chase Lewis. So if y'all are going to roast anyone, you can roast the zebra in the chat. Okay, let's go back to this game. Commercial break is over. We're at the free throw line. It's 2 free throws coming up right now for the New York Knicks. So, Karl Anthony Towns shooting 2 shots. Score is 17-14. Karl Anthony Towns at the line. Joshua Rojas just subscribed. Appreciate you, Joshua. This is up. This is in. Karl Anthony Towns gets the first of the 2. It's now 17-15 right now. Got you covered, Zaplife. Good to see you too, Miguel Cortez. I see you in the chat, brother. He says, what's up, man? You know what's up? The Philadelphia 76ers are up right now. Karl Anthony Towns at the free throw line shooting the second of his 2 shots. Shot number 2 is good. Basketball now with the Philadelphia 76ers. It's with Maxey to Oubre. Hands off to Edgecombe. Edgecombe at the Knicks logo. He feeds this one to the corner. Paul George from the opposite corner. It's short. It's a doink, and it's into the hands of OG Anunoby. New York Knicks trying to transition back. Mikal Bridges to Josh Hart. One more to Towns. Towns feeds to OG, and Anunoby is in the paint. He shoots. He scores. OG Anunoby will take the lead for the New York Knicks. It's 18-17 New York. Top of the screen right now, VJ Edgecombe is running point. He's going to slowly work his way to the Knicks logo. Going to look for a screen here. Adam Bona has checked in right now for Andre Drummond. There's a nice run. It goes out of bounds. Last touched here by New York. It's Philadelphia basketball. 5:07 left to play in quarter number 1. PJ Johnson saying no. Joel, Maxey 30+, VJ and PG 20+. Sixers win by 2. PJ, Mr. PJ Johnson with his crystal ball right now, making his predictions. Okay, so the ball is dead. It's out of bounds right now. We're waiting for the inbound pass. 5:07 left to play in quarter number 1. There is the inbound pass to Paul George. George to Maxey. Maxey, top of the key shot. That's no good. Going up for the rebound. Adam Bona gets an offensive board. Philadelphia still has it. Working their way out. It goes back to Paul George. George between the legs. He surveys. He will drive. He'll shoot from downtown. Another missed shot. It's off the rim, and it's into the hands of Jordan Clarkson. So Clarkson on the floor here for the New York Knicks. New York running with Towns, Hart, Clarkson, Brunson, and McBride. This shot for Brunson is no good. And now Paul George will bring the ball up. Philadelphia Euro step here for George. Out to the three-point line. It's Quentin Grimes. Grimes will drive. Grimes will shoot. Grimes will be fouled on the play. So this should be a foul on Karl Anthony Towns. Towns picks up his second foul of the day. The first foul was an offensive foul. The second foul is this one here. Quentin Grimes will go to the line for 2 shots. Kid Korea says Timber Pups by 11 tonight. Let's go Eagle says, bro, George, stop shooting threes, is what Let's Go Eagle says in the chat. First free throw for Kelly Oubre Jr. was good, guys. My ribs are at 167, says DJ Jean. Philadelphia cooked, says Mary Jo's Grace Arado. We talking about practice, says Mike. No Embiid equals no win, says Donnie Boy. Why no Embiid? Wow, Sixers are cooked on both sides, says Disc Golf. Well, the score is 18-18 right now, guys. We're getting a few substitutions. That's why Quentin Grimes has taken so long to shoot the second free throw. But he does knock down the second free throw, and the 76ers are technically up right now. The score is 19-18. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson at the Madison Square Garden logo. He works across the Knicks logo. He's now down to the bottom wing here as he works into the paint. He's going to drive. He's going to shoot. He's going to miss, and it's off the foot right now. Looks like that's a bad play. Huck Porty can't control it. Why is Huck Porty in this early in the game? Why is it not Mitchell Robinson? Philadelphia 76ers going to hold right now. Maxey looks to VJ Edgecombe. One more to Oubre. Wide open for 3. Bang! Kelly Oubre Jr. with a triple. 22-18. Philadelphia with a 4-point lead. Interesting personnel right now for the New York Knicks. To have Josh Hart almost dispossessed here. That's going to be tipped away. Josh Hart coming back with it. Shot clock down to 9. Clarkson will split the defense. Tries to shoot over Bona. He'll be fouled right now. 3:39 here left to go. He goes to the line to shoot 2 shots. Foul going to be charged against. It looks like foul on Adam Bona. I didn't see any contact there. Let's watch that one more time. Looks like they're not going to show it, but We're at the free throw line. So Kelly Oubre Jr. on the other end made a three-point shot down here. Now Jordan Clarkson is fouled on this side. During this playoff series, guys, Jordan Clarkson averaging just 14.5 minutes. He's at the line. He knocks down free throw number 1 for New York. It's 22-19. We've got another game here tonight, guys. Leo, thank you for asking. Yesterday was rough. Man, Lakers fans and OKC fans are brutal, dude. But we got a good game right now. Second free throw, no good for Clarkson. He gets his own rebound, and a whistle's going to come in for a lane violation. He's going to get another shot at the line. So lane violation here against Quentin Grimes for stepping in during the free throw. The Global Information, man, they're good, man. They're doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, they're doing well. Everything's all good in the hood right here. Everything on the home front, all good on the home front. And, you know, oh, actually, something did happen. Here's a drive for Quentin Grimes out to the three-point line. This shot goes up. Bang! Kelly Oubre Jr. knocks down another triple. And the Philadelphia 76ers are up by 5. Here's a handoff from Hawk Porty. The drive to the rim, and Hart is in trouble. He's in the paint. He gives this one out to the three-point line. And back to Josh Hart. Shot clock down to 9. Hart tries to feed inside to Brunson. A whistle's going to come in. 3:05 left to go. So, Global Information's, man. Christina was chopping onions yesterday. And I had to, before the game, I didn't say anything about it yesterday, but I took a look at it today. She almost chopped off the tip of her finger, her pinky. My wife almost lost the tip of her pinky yesterday chopping onions. We had to take her to the ER to go get her finger glued. Anyways, I know, super random, but you were wondering how they were doing. She's okay. Literally just a flesh wound. But yeah, that was pretty wild. She's doing okay though. She's in high spirits with Global Information, man. We're at the free throw line once again. There was a foul here, and the New York Knicks are officially in the bonus, ladies and gentlemen. So Jalen Brunson is at the line shooting 2 free throws. He knocks down the first of the 2. She knocked down the first of the 2. How would you compare Knicks fans to Sixers fans? I'm surprised the Sixers still have fans. That's how I would describe that. Second free throw for the New York Knicks is good. Both shots going to go for Jalen Brunson. So it's now with Philadelphia. The Sixers have the ball. Tyrese Maxey brings the ball up court. Maxey hands off to Edgecombe. Edgecombe looks and hands off to Bona. Now to Grimes. Grimes at the three-point line. Grimes makes his move towards the rim. Elbow jump shot off the back of the rim. No good. Clarkson gets the pull down. New York on the attack. Down by 3. Can Brunson level this thing out? Brunson top of the key. He bobbles it. It's stolen. Transition basketball. 2-on-1 break. There's the shot from Edgecombe. It's no good. Whistle comes in, and we go to the line for 2. McBride going to be charged for the foul here. McBride going to be charged for the foul. Looks like a full timeout coming in for the Philadelphia 76ers. This will stop the clock with 2:35, and we go to a commercial break for just a few moments. What's up, guys? I see y'all in the chat. Said Embiid is resting up for his home game. New York letting this one get away will be a mistake, says Steve. Does she use cat paw techniques when chopping? No, she doesn't do the cat paw. We've talked about it. We've definitely talked about it. Orlando says, like button, frenzy, says Orlando Lay. Where are we on that? Let's take a quick look. Looks like, good, guys. We definitely hit the goal there. We're sitting at 450. So looks like about 25% of this chat smashed the like button already. Great job, guys. Hell yeah. And by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but since you smashed the like button, we also already picked up a 25% increase in views since smashing that like button. So if y'all want this to go through the roof, be sure to do that. We got Richard in the chat. What up, Richard? How you doing? We got Tater Tot saying hello. What up, Tater Tot? We got Raul Garcia saying, you think Bridges can get 15? I think Bridges can get 15. Let's see. Imperfect Bob. I see you, Mike says no's cooking. Hey, Robert Zamora gifting out 5 Football Nation memberships. I love it, Robert. You know what? Let's match it. Let's do the same, Robert. I got you covered, brother. Let's do it. Gifting out Football Nation memberships here today. We're looking good. We are looking good. Looks like Baines Education says, tell VJ to score. By the way, let's take a closer look at this. It looks like Claudine, Leo Bala, Mystery Chichi, Incognito Bandito, and Timas all getting Football Nation memberships. MM Minter, Auntie Erica. We got Elope, we got John Painter, and David McDaniel all now able to use the new icons and emojis. So why don't we ask that right now, guys? Who are you rooting for? If you are a 76ers fan, you can drop red and blue. If you are a Knicks fan, you can drop some basketballs or anything orange to let me know. Are we red and blue or are we orange and blue today, guys? Who are you rooting for in this chat? DJ Gene flexing right now for the New York Knicks. I see you, bro. I see you. Those gifts work. I renewed mine, says Steve. Let's go, man. Appreciate that. There we go. Little Jimmy, 76ers. We got Naye S. What's up? We've got more Sixers fans. Mike, or MKG. Hey, Harley. I'm with Harley Sandoval. Go Spurs, go. Nathaniel, I see you, brother. Epic Meme Cat going for New York today. Rooting for New York in this one. Speak Spanish, says Daniel Jose Rodon. I don't normally just bark when someone says to bark. I got Claudine flexing for the Suns. Ashburn says 76ers. Garfield with the Sixers. Leek Chestnut says, what's up, man? New here. Leek, what is up? Is Philadelphia. The timeout is just about done. We're going to go to the free throw line as we come back from this. Jacob, appreciate you guys. Looks like Booker checks in with the orange. We got Weasel with the orange. Robert with the orange. The Carrots flying in for New York City Kingpin. Debo, I see you, bro. I'm late again, says CF69. That's okay. That's all good, man. Cool. You guys are in the chat right now. The One Chip, Victoria, Rec TV, K Doggety, Brandon, Kinfolk, The Jazz, Mike G, Craig. Appreciate you guys. First free throw at the line is no good for VJ Edgecombe. So Edgecombe will miss free throw number one. The score, 25-22. We have 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter. VJ Edgecombe's second shot is successful. It's now 26-22, and it's now Knicks basketball. Knicks in the bonus with a 4-point deficit. Here is McBride. McBride standing on the Knicks K here. Now he's in between the Madison Square Garden logo. Gives this to Huck Porty, who's still got it. Hands it back to McBride. McBride in the paint. This is going to go out of bounds. Last touched here by Philadelphia. Looks like 3.9 left to go here. That's going to go down as a block for Paul George. So Paul George gets a rejection. Under 4 seconds left to go here. We're getting an inbound pass from the baseline after the blocked shot. Again, 4 seconds on the shot clock, so there's the inbound pass to Huck Porty. He says, I don't care how much time is on the clock. Give me that. And he jams it down. So Huck Porty gets his first bucket of the day. Bottom of the screen, it's Grimes. Quentin Grimes being chased down by Clarkson. Grimes to Bona. Bona makes the move to the rim, tries to beat Huck Porty. He will shoot, and that's going to be a whistle that comes in. Huck Porty, hands above the head, saying, dude, what is this? What do you mean? And the official says, well, you bumped him. He did this motion. You bumped him. Trying to paint that picture for you guys. Nice jam from Huck Porty. Now Bona delivers the same. He does get the jam here, so it'll be a bucket and the foul. So the score should be 26-24, so I guess they didn't give him the shot. Bona shoots the first. Bona scores the first. It's now 27-24. By the way, that foul also puts the Philadelphia 76ers in the bonus with 1:56 here left to go. So Huck Porty charged with the foul. Adam Bona's at the line. He makes free throw number one and misses, well, he's about to miss free throw number two. He's about to miss free throw number two. My cheat sheet gave me the answers to the quiz there. This one is off the back of the rim, a doink and a defensive rebound for Huck Porty. Well, Jalen Brunson brings the basketball up court. Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks, down by 3, covered by Philadelphia here. He gets some space, a little wiggle room at the three-point line. He shoots and scores! Nice shot there. Big bucket from a big name in Jalen Brunson. It's Paul George now. George inside to Bona. Bona out to Oubre at the three-point line. Oubre thinks twice, gives it to Grimes. Grimes going to be hit while on the way up. Looks like no whistle coming in, and 1:24 left to go. Looks like a foul going to be called right now. 1:23. The ball was already inbounded. No chance for a timeout right there. And so I think they might be doing, well, looks like a foul came in right away. I think there's some objections coming in for the Philadelphia 76ers. Wanted a foul, did not get a foul. And immediately on the inbound pass, the New York Knicks were fouled. So now a tied game at 27-27. Jalen Brunson will go to the free throw line. It was VJ Edgecombe who committed the foul on the inbound pass. So Brunson at the line in the bonus, shoots one. He makes it. It's 28-27, 1 point lead for the New York Knicks. 1 point lead now for the New York Knicks. LOL, you're watching FanDuel like, says Javier. 100 on the 76ers, says Wellington Webb. $100 on the 76ers. How much have you put into your retirement account this month? It's none of my business, just curious. Second free throw is good right now. It's 29-27. Let's start the clock, guys. The Philadelphia 76ers have the basketball, and it's VJ Edgecombe bringing it up court. Edgecombe out to the Knicks logo. Bounce pass to Paul George. Feed inside to Edgecombe. Edgecombe going to be fouled by Huck Porty on the shot. It stops the clock again with 1:10 on it. Let's go back to the line. Huck Porty picks up foul number 2. We go to the line to shoot 2 shots. We're going to the line. We got 2 shots coming up. It's 27 Philadelphia, 29 New York Knicks. First free throw, no good for VJ Edgecombe. No good for VJ Edgecombe. Ooh, there was something I wanted to show you guys. Oh, okay. Little viewer discretion advice. I'll show you guys at the end of quarter number 1. I wanted to show you guys the Jared Vanderbilt finger break from yesterday in the Lakers game. He's technically day-to-day. Second free throw is good, but Jared Vanderbilt absolutely mangled his finger on that backboard. We'll talk about that here after this quarter's up. Here are the New York Knicks with the basketball. Backing things up right now, it's Jalen Brunson at the Knicks logo. Brunson fakes and goes to the left. Brunson still on the run, still got it, finds the lane. It's swatted from behind. A rejection here. So a rejection for the Philadelphia 76ers, down by 1, drive to the rim. Maxey will shoot. He will miss. A foul is going to come in. Let's see who this one's against. Looks like another foul on Huck Porty. He picks up foul number 3 already. So it looks like Maxey will go to the line to shoot 2. Again, both teams in the bonus. I saw that crazy injury, says Javier Jimenez. Dude, look at that. Fingers don't bend like this. Fingers don't bend like that. It's not supposed to do that. I'll show it one more time over here. The hand. Look at that. Look at that pinky. It's not supposed to look like that. Oh, no. Hand comes in. Boom. Mangled. Just sideways. It's completely sideways after hitting that backboard. Oh, God bless. Poor Vanderbilt. No wonder he was in agony. Look at this. That's his sideways pinky after that. Brutal. Gross. Anyways, okay. It's now 29-29. Here comes the second free throw. Maxey's second free throw is good. It's 30-29, and the 76ers have the lead. So the inbound pass right now, 44 seconds left to play in quarter number 1. It's Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson goes to the Knicks logo. He hands it off to Brunson. Brunson will drive now. Brunson at the baseline, shoots the baseline. Jay, it's good. 31-30. New York Knicks with a 1-point lead. Add a few seconds back on the clock here. Behind the back, Tyrese Maxey. Maxey to the Knicks logo. He's covered right now by OG Anunoby. One of the best defenders right now, man, in the NBA. OG Anunoby is a clamp-down defender. Feeds inside, though, and it looks like an open man, and Quentin Grimes for 3. It's good! Grimes knocks down the triple. So we start it one more time. The New York Knicks with the basketball. Going to hold for the final shot Here's Brunson. He passes. OG pump fakes. OG is in the paint. Fadeaway jumper. That's no good. And that will be the end of quarter number 1. So the Philadelphia 76ers win quarter number 1. We go to the end of quarter number 1. We go to quarter number 2. We'll put 12 minutes on the board, and we'll get some stuff here in a moment. See what's going on with you guys in the chat. Okay. Someone said sick. Blah. Yeah, that poor finger, man. 7 times 4 is 32, says Mr. Mojo. Thank you, Weasel. Appreciate that. I'm going to be back when you cast the Spurs game. I'll be here, Harley. Don't you worry. He caught on the rim, said Mr. Mojo. I think you should be a surgeon. That's a tough finger injury to watch. McBride and Anunoby are locking right now, says Jay. Vegas isn't respecting Philly at all, says Danny. Did anything happen for Cinco de Mayo? No, I did not do anything for Cinco de Mayo. Well, I guess technically I went out with my mom. We should have. Damn, I totally missed it. I didn't even realize that yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. I took my mom out to lunch yesterday. She babysat Sammy for us. Anyways, Craig, shout out to your wife, Kimmy. Appreciate y'all watching today. Thank you for being here. Family-friendly show, y'all. Looks like Sixers going to win, says MKGG. MK, please no spam in the chat. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Free pizza for all Knicks fans at Tommy's Pizza, says Anthony. San Antonio Valeros do free coffee the mornings after Spurs wins. Raul says Taco Tuesday. What up, Raul? Von T saying, will Jalen Brunson stay under 27? Oh, I don't know. All right, guys, let's bring up some numbers. Welcome to Football Nation. Here's a fun fact for you guys. Did you know that these two teams going at it right now, the Philadelphia 76ers have not been to an NBA Finals since the year 2001, and the New York Knicks have not been to an NBA Finals since 1999? It's been a while, guys. OKC obviously in it last year. Lakers back in 2020 in the COVID bubble. You got the Cavaliers in 2018 and the San Antonio Spurs way back in 2014. It's been 12 years since San Antonio's been there. We've got the Pistons in 2005, the Sixers in 2001, the Knicks in 99, and a big fat never for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We are still in the middle of the break between quarter number 1 and quarter number 2, so let's take a quick look right now, guys. Let's take a quick look right now. We've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All of these, we will be covering every single game that you see behind me, barring an injury or something like that to me. But the plan is to do all 10 of the games that you currently see up here. And I think it's pretty easy to notice the pattern. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So we're doing 2 games here, 2 games there, and we're going back and forth. Eastern, Western, Eastern, Western, Eastern, Western, Eastern, Western, etc., etc. So this takes us out through Game 4. If we have sweeps all the way across, then Round 1 will be over on Sunday, May 10th. Or excuse me, Round 2 will be over on Sunday, May 10th. It's actually, right, these would be Game 3. Actually, Game 4, it would be over on Monday because these are Game 3s. These are Game 2s tomorrow. Today we got Game 2s here as well, but the times are all Central Standard Time, y'all. If you want to come back, I will be covering all of these games, so be sure to subscribe. And don't be that person who's like, oh, man, I've been looking for your channel. I finally found it. Subscribe now so that's not you. All right, guys, the Philadelphia 76ers now have the basketball. It's Sixers ball. Here is Paul George inside to Maxey. Maxey gets the lane. Maxey gets the bucket. So Tyrese Maxey puts 2 points on the board for the Philadelphia 76ers. They are up by 4. New York now with the rock. New York bringing it back. Jose Alvarado to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns going to palm the basketball at the three-point line. Still at the three-point line, will drive and shoot just outside the paint. He banks that shot in. It's 35-33. Philadelphia now with it. Maxey covered by Bridges. Nice. He tries to split this defense. That's going to be a foul here. Maxey goes down. Karl Anthony Towns says, are you kidding me? I was just standing here, ref. I was just standing here. Karl Anthony Towns going to pick up the foul. Let's watch it one more time. Oh, Towns, come on, bro. You were dead. He stuck his leg out to trip him and then says, I didn't do anything. Come on, Towns. You know exactly what you did, bro. All right, so it's going to go down as a foul against Towns. That is already foul number 3 against Karl Anthony Towns. And it's barely the start of the second quarter. So both Huck Porty and Towns are in serious foul trouble right now. Let's see who they decide to run with here. They're going to have to play some small ball. A foul under the rim. That stops the clock again with 11:10. Looks like this one's going to be a foul on McBride. And we go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Philadelphia with the basketball. They're going to get a chance right now. Foul him out, says Nathaniel. Drago Balboa with us right now. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Drago. Good to have you in here. Raul says subscribed. Appreciate that, Raul. Okay, free throw line. Philadelphia shooting 2 shots. Looks like Maxey is going to knock down the first of the 2 free throws. That gives them a 36-33 lead over New York. The New York Knicks are currently in foul trouble here, so they're playing small basketball, small ball basketball. No center, no bigs. It is Anunoby, Bridges, Hart, Alvarado, and McBride. 76ers are running with George, Oubre, Maxey, Grimes, and Bona. They should be attacking the paint here with Bona if they're smart. But what do I know? New York Knicks have the basketball. It's 37-33. Knicks in a 4-point hole. Jose Alvarado to the rim. It's going to be blocked right there by Bona. That's exactly what we expected here. And Maxey behind the back. Maxey will drive into the paint. We got paint packed. A pass to Bona. Bona can't control it. He recovers. And then it's stripped away. Bona couldn't control the pass and then lost the basketball. Well, I guess that puts a hole in my plan. Here's Mikal Bridges at the 3-point line. Bridges goes to the free throw line, goes to OG Anunoby, shoots and rattles the rim. Rebound by Philadelphia. So the Sixers have the right idea. Let's just see if Bona can pick his head up and pay attention here. Here's Maxey who will drive, tries to split the defense. It's going to be an offensive board. That's where they're going to capitalize. There's the foul. Adam Bona goes to the line to shoot 2. So Bona to the line to shoot 2. 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Looks like OG Anunoby is going to be charged with the foul here. I mean, I didn't really see a foul on that. The box out seemed clean, but Bona, ooh, that block from Bona on the other end also looked good. Okay, 37-33, Adam Bona, first free throw. No, it's no good. So first free throw will miss. Let's see. My next beer is a Corona. It's in the freezer right now. Baby, would you be my Corona and lime? And I will be your main squeeze. 38-33, folks. And the Philadelphia 76ers with a 5-point lead. Bringing it up right now at the bottom of the screen. Looks like Jose Alvarado will change directions here. Mikal Bridges shoots this one. Gets that one to go. Nice shot for Bridges. 38-35. Philadelphia with the ball. Paul George on the floor. Passes this to an open 3-point shot for Maxey. And it goes down. Another swish. Looks like 41-35. Basketball currently with the New York Knicks. Jose Alvarado at the perimeter tries the key pass to Anunoby. Gets the pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby will finish at the rim. Philadelphia now on the attack. Back and forth, bucket after bucket, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some drama in this one. A pass inside. It's recovered by Grimes. Grimes going to be jammed up here by Anunoby. Great defensive play by the New York Knicks. OG Anunoby, Jose Alvarado for 3. It's 41-40. Jose Alvarado knocks down the triple. Handoff here to Maxey, and all of a sudden the Knicks fan base is coming to life here at the Garden. Fadeaway turnaround jump shot. Maxey, it's good. The sound levels are starting to spike right now for the New York Knicks after those big shots right here. Spin move, Mikal Bridges will back things up. Bridges to the Knicks logo. Bridges covered by Kelly Oubre, and that's going to be a foul, offensive foul against New York. It's 76ers basketball. This is going to be an off-ball foul on Josh Hart. He picks up his first of the day, pushing Kelly Oubre out of the way. He came over and just got in the way. His feet were down. Oh, that's a weak call, ref. Josh Hart barely put his hands on him, and Oubre. Oh! Weak call. That's a weak call, ref. Don't like that one. Okay, regardless, it is going to be Philadelphia basketball. And it's right now with Paul George. Paul George gives it to Maxey. Gives it to Edgecombe, and now it's with Maxey. Maxey trying to work on Jose Alvarado, who's picked up the assignment here. Elbow, step back, jump shot. Maxey again is going to get it to go. 45-40, and if they can keep doing this, they can keep the Knicks at arm's length. Jose Alvarado to the bottom of the Knicks logo, looks to Mikal Bridges, back to Alvarado, and a bounce pass to Josh Hart, who's got 1 foot on the three-point line. Bridges will shoot. Bridges knocks it down from mid-range. So a mid-range jump shot for Mikal Bridges is good for the New York Knicks. And at the top of the screen, you got Quentin Grimes, who will feed this over to Paul George. George, the straightaway tray, rattles the rim. Adam Bona is there for the rebound. Gives this back to VJ Edgecombe, and Edgecombe will drive. Edgecombe alley-oop, and Bona will jam it down. 47-42, hang on. They're calling it a foul before the shot. It was an alley-oop. Jose Alvarado is going to be charged with the foul. So no points here. They're going to roll these back. A whistle came in before the alley-oop. We are going to get an inbound pass. Jose Alvarado picks up another foul. Looks like Hukporti will be checking back in for the New York Knicks. So the Knicks no longer running with the small ball. They're going to try to match the energy of Bona right now. Hukporti stands on the center logo, or excuse me, on the free throw line here. Inbound pass. Paul George at the perimeter. Hands coming in from Josh Hart, and Paul George almost loses it. Josh Hart getting in there, man, trying to swipe that thing away. Here's the move from Maxey. Turnaround baseline jump shot, a whistle again. 4:47. Jose Alvarado losing his patience right now, going straight over to the bench to go complain about something. 2.9 here left to go. We're back at the line, guys. Looks like Tyrese Maxey was trying to push off. It looked like hands definitely coming in for Alvarado. So I like the foul. That's the right call, I believe. Tough shot there either way. This foul, two things. Puts them at the free throw line and also puts them in the bonus. So Tyrese Maxey is at the free throw line. First free throw. No good. No good off the front of the rim. So Jose Alvarado was charged with that foul. Tyrese Maxey's at the line. He missed the first of his two shots. 7:47 left to go here in quarter number 2. 7:47 left to go here on quarter number 2. Javier Jimenez says, bro, you and FanDuel, a great combo. That free throw is there, and the score is now 46-42. Basketball with the New York Knicks. New York, Brunson at the three-point line. Brunson going to work it around here. Feeds it inside to Hukporti, who's beyond his range. He'll pass this back to Brunson. Brunson, one more pass to Clarkson. Clarkson, extra pass to the corner for three. No! Missed shot for Josh Hart, but Clarkson gets the rebound. Offensive board here. New York still with it. Brunson at the free throw line. He'll shoot, and it won't go. Hukporti gets the offensive board. He'll shoot, and it won't go. Clarkson gets it again. He'll shoot, and it still won't go. Philadelphia with the basketball. Feed inside to Kelly Oubre Jr. Trying to get this one up and in. Looks like it's going to be off the hands of New York. It goes out of bounds. It's Philadelphia basketball according to the officials. So, dead ball. It was deflected. I think they're changing the call on the court right now, guys. Hukporti shaking his head as he's running back. They originally called it Philadelphia basketball. I believe it's going to be New York Knicks basketball here. 7:08 left to go. 7:08 here left to go. Mikal Bridges to inbound right now for New York. Bridges will bring the ball up court. He is closely being guarded right now by Tyrese Maxey. So Bridges gives to Hukporti at the three-point line. Drummond backing up, giving Hukporti all the space he needs. Hukporti still with it, gives it to Brunson. Brunson at the straightaway. Brunson showing off the moves. The hands coming in to break up that pass. It's stolen by Philadelphia for three. Maxey, no. Drummond will get the tip in, though. So Drummond with the tip in. Coming back, New York with the ball, backwards pass, and that's going to be a missed layup from Hukporti. It's still with New York. A pump fake at the three-point line. Clarkson shoots. Clarkson scores. It's 48-44. 48-44. 6 minutes and 20-something seconds here left to play. Tyrese Maxey with the basketball. Maxey to the straightaway. He's in the paint. He's full head of steam. Will drive, shoot, and score. 50-44. New York trying to do the same. Clarkson steps on it. Clarkson shoots and answers right back immediately. We are trading buckets, ladies and gentlemen. 6 minutes left to go, and the 76ers don't like this, so timeout will be called, and we go to another commercial break. Full timeout here, guys. Full timeout. All right, man. So, let's do the next one here. All right. Good episode, says Swaggy McNolegs. Yeah, Max, get bucks. Drago Balboa, I see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're in the middle of a commercial break. Well, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. We are a channel that tries to keep things clean. Obviously, it is sports, and we know that it can get pretty intense from time to time. But beyond just our level of professionalism, we want you guys to eat with us here as well, man. So we do always encourage making sure that you are investing properly, guys. I just dropped a link in the chat right now, and the same link is in the description down below. If you are currently right now in a spot where you have been taking L after L, and you need to start making some of that money back, don't fall into the trap of sticking and staying around with DraftKings and all of those sports books, because at the end of the day, you're probably going to lose your money. Not saying everybody does, but it is extremely volatile. Extreme highs lead to extreme lows when you lose. At least with this, with our Acorns investing platform, guys, you can invest and diversify your portfolio. It's not as sexy or as exciting as obviously hitting a 10-leg parlay, but it is a lot less volatile and a lot more consistent in your returns. So if you guys have invested more into your DraftKings addiction as opposed to your retirement account, you're doing it backwards. This could be the day that you change your life around. Download Acorns. Start with something simple, a $5 deposit and $1 a day. It will change your mindset, and it will change your life. My boy out here, Freimeister Bond, we always say on this channel, let's effing go. He says, let's effing grow with Acorns. Thank you, guys. That's our channel sponsor. Not necessarily a sponsor, but it's our channel affiliate right now for the NBA playoffs. That's for you. Okay, cool. That's all I had to say about that. We'll bring that up again in the fourth quarter. Let's see. I invest on lottery tickets, says Cujo. Okay. Buy AMD, says K Doggety. Where was you yesterday? I had to go bootleg on the channel, says AJ Hopkins. I was here, bro. I couldn't cover the Pistons yesterday. We had some personal things going on. Looks like Vic's saying a little late. Global Information says, awesome, thanks. Happy to help, Global Information. I hope the Spurs win tonight, says Harley. Dude, I'm sitting here waiting. By the way, Spurs fans, if you guys are watching, Spurs will be wearing white today. I will be wearing the Spurs jersey here today as well. So, of course, it's my Victor Wembanyama jersey. Got to get out the Manu Ginobili jersey or the Tim Duncan or Tony Parker jerseys there as well. But Spurs will be playing tonight. Let's see. 2015, no way, right? Woo. Let's see. Better be getting that Acorns commish, says Mr. Maroon Commando. You know, that aside, man, it's interesting that you say that, Maroon, because I was literally in the shower today, and I was just thinking to myself, like, are you guys watching this because you, like, on this channel with me, because you want to watch this channel with me, or because you have to watch this channel with me? I know a lot of people here are here because they want to be, but there are also a handful of people here who have that financial barrier, and they have to be. If you're in that category, man, we want to change that around. I want you guys here because you want to be here, not because you have to be here. And I know not everybody is in that category, but that's just kind of how I feel about it, man. I want everybody to win out here. Anyways, that being said, we're back to the action right now, and there's going to be a shot for Philadelphia that's not going to go. The New York Knicks now have the ball. They're coming back. It's Clarkson. He will go to the left against Kelly Oubre. Hands coming in from, looks like Tyrese Maxey, and he's going to poke it away. It's stripped by Philadelphia, and they've got the ball in a 4-point lead. Maxey tries to break through the defense, feeds inside to Oubre, and Oubre is going to get it to go. It's 59-46, 6-point game, 5 minutes and 20 seconds here left to play. Ball now with the New York. Here's a pass to the left. It's with Mikal Bridges. Bridges out to Brunson. Brunson to the three-point line. Brunson tries to step back. He will drive. He will shoot over Edgecombe. That one is good. 52-48. Philadelphia still with the lead. Now they've got the ball. Maxey covered by Bridges. He gets right past him. Cross-court pass. It's tipped up in the air. Stolen by New York. New York in transition. Here's the pass to the three-point line. Clarkson. No. Drummond gets the rebound. He's knocked down to the ground. Whistle comes in. He'll go to the free throw line then. In the bonus, he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. All right, man. Joseph says, I want what I can have. Yeah, man. The thing is that most people don't realize what they can actually have. We're at the line. Okay, I promise you guys, we're not going to be talking about money for the rest of this game. After this game, we can talk about it. As a matter of fact, we probably won't bring it up again until fourth quarter. We'll mention it once in the fourth quarter, and then we'll bring it again during the Spurs game. But for now, let's just focus on this basketball game. If you guys do have questions about Acorn, stick around until after the game, and we can talk more. Ty Smith saying Caleb Hammer needs to have you on and give a dollar-wise sponsorship for those good money talks for real. Hey, man, Caleb Hammer has been killing it in the YouTube space. And he lives in Austin. It wouldn't be that long of a drive. Drummond knocks down both of the free throws, guys. It's with right now to the left-hand side. You've got Brunson. Brunson in the New York Knicks with possession. Brunson will drive, shoot, and score. And that's an easy little shot there for Jalen Brunson. He's got the angle and used the glass to finish. Philadelphia up by 4. Looks like Philadelphia might be running out of steam a little bit here. For whatever reason, it seems a little lackadaisical at this point. Screen coming in from Grimes. VJ Edgecombe at the straightaway. He fakes the step back. He passes back to Edgecombe. Edgecombe will shoot. He will miss. Gets his own rebound down on the ground. It's recovered by quick hands here. OG Anunoby picks it up. OG Anunoby to the rim. It's good. 54-52. Looks like Victoria drops a chat. I want to be here, Mario, but I love the financial info sprinkled in on the stream, too. Let's effing go. Oh, Victoria. Yeah, but it feels like we're cut from the same cloth with the mentality there, with that mindset. I love that you're here, Victoria. I know that you got it going on right now. There's a shot. This thing is no good by the Philadelphia 76ers. Alley-oop, and that's going to be Bridges who gets the alley-oop. 3 minutes and 30 seconds here left to go. New York has tied up this game. There is Ben Stiller with a round of applause. Right now, we were literally just watching Something About Mary before this game. There's a whistle coming in. 3:19 left to go. Anybody remember that movie, Something About Mary? What a classic movie. Man, how many steps was that, ref? How many steps did Jalen Brunson take? Show me that replay one more time with no travel call. He's over here. What are you doing, bro? And the official's just like, okay, that's fine. Hey, Victoria, thank you. Thank you. Timeout seems to have been called right now, guys. 3:19 left to go. The 76ers going to take another full timeout. They have 4 remaining. They do have 4 remaining. Can someone tell me if Karl Anthony Towns is injured? I don't think he's injured right now, although he does always seem to be in pain for whatever reason. All right, guys, so a quick look right now at how the series has gone so far. We've got Game 1 already in the books, and the Knicks kind of beat the brakes off of the 76ers. There is no Joel Embiid right now, but with 3:19 left to go, the 76ers have lost their lead. They are all tied up at 54-54. Knicks seem to have low shooting percentages today, says Nathaniel. A little bit, yes, sir. Let's see. Brandon says, what do you think of Russell Wilson no longer in the football world and signed with the New York Yankees minor league, says Brandon Richards. Well, that, first of all, Brandon, is news to me. And if that news holds to be true, then about time. I don't know what else to say, man. He had his chance, but let's see. I want to get to the championship. Subscribe to your channel. I would love for the Spurs to get to the championship. Tropic Thunder, the GOAT, says Mr. Mojo. Swaggy saying something about Mary, one of the best movie theater experiences ever. Place was packed and everyone was laughing. Honestly, man, I remember a cousin of mine recorded on a VHS. He taped a whole VHS. He had something about Mary, Terminator, and John Leguizamo stand-up. But I had a small TV that had the VCR built into it in mine and my brother's room when we shared the room. And that was stuck. The VCR wouldn't spit the tape back out. So I had 3 movies that I would watch over and over and over again, and it was those 3 movies. I didn't actually get through the whole part of Terminator because the tape itself ran out. But I think about these things all the time, man. So I watched something about Mary as a kid growing up. I was like 9, bro. Should not have been watching that movie, but I've been watching that movie for a long time. Along Came Polly, also a good movie. All right, guys, chat, talk to me. Favorite Ben Stiller movie? We are in New York, and he is in the chat, or he is in the stadium right now. Favorite Ben Stiller movie? Good movie, says Robert Apache. Night at the Museum, a classic. Loved the first Night at the Museum. Along Came Polly, Meet the Fockers, Meet the Parents, all of those really good movies. Zoolander, of course, really good. Dodgeball, nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. Yep. Meet the Parents. Who do you think will win, says Stevie Unn Jones. I'm leaning Knicks, man. Tropic Thunder for sure. Heavyweights, haven't seen that one. Happy Gilmore, Adam Sandler. Let's see. Night at the Did Ben Stiller have a role in Happy Gilmore? I can't remember. See a lot of dodgeball fans out here. VHS horror story, watching the end of Sleepaway Camp in a pitch black basement, says 8662. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for chatting with me during that commercial break. We're back to the action, and the 76ers have the basketball now after the timeout. Here's the inbound pass, and Kelly Oubre Jr.'s got it. He looks to the right. He'll pass this and one more to Paul George. George gives it to Grimes. Grimes gives it to Maxey. Maxey out to George, and Paul George will shoot. He will be fouled on the shot. Gets it to fall. So it's an and one here for Paul George. He goes to the line for a potential three-point play. Josh Hart trying to plead his case to the officials there. Josh Hart now has 2 fouls on the day. Ty Smith asking if that's where fans can send mail in. Yes, it is. I actually need to check my mail room and just verify that that's still active. Don't send anything to that just yet, Ty Smith. Come back tomorrow and I will have that answer wrapped up for you. I don't know. I can't remember if I still have the same P.O. box. Okay, so Josh Hart committed a foul. It's going to be a shooting foul, but then Josh Hart had trash that he wanted to talk to the officials, so now it's a technical foul. The first free throw and the technical free throw was good. So the technical free throw was good for Philadelphia. Now Paul George is going to go shoot his and one. And that's going to be off the front of the rim. So the and one, I guess they still made it a three-point play thanks to the technical. But Paul George did miss the and one. Here's a three-point shot that flies. Jalen Brunson can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Philadelphia. Looks like 3 minutes left to play in the first half. The score is 57-54. The 76ers with the basketball. Here's a run. Step back. Maxey couldn't control it. He tried to gather here, but got some butterfingers. Grimes looks to, three-point shot from Oubre Jr. That one's no good. It's rebounded by Philadelphia. Whistle coming in. That's going to be a foul against Adam Bona. So it looks like Bona is going to be charged with the foul. 2:37 here left to go. People in New York at the Garden applauding right now. Ty Smith, man, no need to do that, bro, but I appreciate that. Owl on the prowl. Thank you very much. There's the inbound pass, ladies and gentlemen, and the New York Knicks do have the basketball. So the Knicks are running with Brunson, Anunoby, Bridges, Hart, and Landry Shamet. Left-hand side, a handoff here, and now it's with OG. OG, top of the key, shoots, misses, rebounded by Oubre. Oubre gets the rebound. Philadelphia with the basketball. Top of the screen once again, it's Tyrese Maxey as he steps up to the hash. Steps back now. We're in no man's land. He's way back here by the Knicks logo. About 32 feet out. He'll drive, gives it to Oubre. Oubre at the three-point line will work his way. He'll shoot inside the paint over Shamet. Can't get it to go. Bona gets the offensive rebound, bounces this back to Maxey. Maxey tries to split the defense. He's struggling. It's picked off. It's a fast break. Jalen Brunson gonna score at the rim. Weak pass right there. Nice breakaway for the New York Knicks, 57-56. That's the 9th turnover of the day, and New York has scored 11 points off of turnovers now. This one almost stolen, tipped away, and back with Philadelphia. Three-point shot for Quentin Grimes. It's an air ball, and it's recovered by Bona, who passes this back to New York. New York gonna fast break. Josh Hart inside to OG. Anunoby scores at the rim, and New York takes a 1-point lead. It's 58-57. New York with the lead. Can Philadelphia tie it up or take the lead before halftime? Very, very good first half, guys. High-scoring first half, high-energy first half. Spin move here, pulls up and shoots, and Maxey can't get it to go. It's a rebound for Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson in, he'll drive, he'll shoot. The official said no. No shot. Everyone's saying that's a shooting foul, but the official said no. Now I see the official walk by doing this right now, and looks like it's not going to be a shooting foul. Should be second foul here on the day for Paul George. So Paul George will pick up his second foul of the day. Paul George picks up foul number 2. We go to the sideline for an inbound pass with 51 seconds left to play in the first half. So 51 left to play in the first half of this game. We've got a halftime trivia quiz for you guys, so don't go anywhere during halftime. Be sure to smash that like button. New York is now in the bonus, guys, so here comes the inbound pass. Brunson looking for a man. He does find someone. It's Josh Hart. Hart's at the three-point line. He's holding, covered by Adam Bona. He makes the run towards the rim. He will shoot. Good defense from Paul George, but an even better shot at the rim by Hart. And Josh Hart gets a driving layup. Philadelphia with the basketball. They're going to try to go 2 for 1 right now. 38 seconds here left to go. Philadelphia, pass. George for 3. Paul George doinks it off the rim. Adam Bona gets the offensive board, and VJ Edgecombe finds the angle. He'll score. 27 seconds left to go here. The inbound pass to New York. New York going to bring it up. It's Brunson trying to hold here for the final shot. Looks like there's going to be about a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the drive. Stepping back, nice shake and bake, but he misses, and it's back with the Philadelphia 76ers to try and take the lead. Maxey, Edgecombe for 3, bang! It's a shot! Nice shot there. 62-60, VJ Edgecombe gets it to go. Adam Bona going to commit a foul here, though, loose ball foul. Jalen Brunson down on the ground. It could be 2 free throws here in the bonus for the New York Knicks. So Philadelphia back up by 2. Yeah, Bona definitely ran right through Brunson. So that's a fair call. That's the 3rd foul of the day on Adam Bona, guys. We're coming back the other way, and like I mentioned, in the bonus, the New York Knicks are going to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. It's going to be Jalen Brunson at the stripe, and then we're going to have just a few moments for a full court pitch heave up the way to see if they can get a crazy buzzer beater. We'll see if it happens. Will we see a buzzer beater or no? Are we going to see a buzzer beater or no? Type it in the chat, guys. Yes or no? So first free throw at the line. No good. Wow, Jalen Brunson misses the first of his 2 shots. Okay. Jalen Brunson misses the first of his two. Bonjour brain rot. Betting a Bugatti on New York. Betting a G-Wagon for New York to win. I woke up in a new Bugatti. Next one. For Brunson, second free throw. Good for Brunson on free throw number 2. It's 62-61. There's the inbound pass. Here is the run for Edgecombe. He shoots from downtown, and no, he will miss the shot. Well, it was close. We tried. Almost a moment. Almost a moment that we could have cropped and put together, but didn't work out that way. So you'll notice that we've got the halftime right there. We've got 14:53 here left to go in our halftime break. So let's do our trivia quiz. All right. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for trivia. I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions. It's going to be simple, A, B, or C. There are no penalties for wrong answers. We're here to just have some fun. I hope you guys do. Let's start with question number 1, guys. What is Joel Embiid's nickname? Is it the Process, the Liberty Tower, or the Big Constitution? This is one of these is actually his nickname. You may or may not know. What is his nickname? What is his nickname? Some of y'all saying A, some of y'all saying B. Someone said Forever Injured. Forever Injured should be it, but his name is The Process, and they trust The Process. That is honestly kind of a sick nickname. Would love to have a nickname that cool. We'll work on it. Maybe you guys can find one for me. Let's go to question number 2. All right, guys, question number 2. Which New York Knicks player wears number 32? Is it Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, or Karl Anthony Towns? Which one is it? Number 32. I see a couple cats right now. Not better than the alien, says Harley. Cat, 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 cat. Got a lot of cats right now. The answer, all of you guys saying cat, all of you guys are right. Karl Anthony Towns wears number 32. He was picked up by the Minnesota Timberwolves, traded, and the New York Knicks kind of ran away with that deal. Karl Anthony Towns, a huge, huge piece for this New York Knicks team. Congratulations. OG wears number 8. Okay, how many NBA championships do the 76ers have in franchise history? Is it 2? Is it 3? Or is it 4? How many rings? How many rings for the Philadelphia 76ers? 2, 3, or 4? I am new, says Mike. What's going on, Mike? Hard-boiled egg said 2 or 3. The correct answer is 3. They won technically as the Nationals in 1954-55, then in 66-67 as the 76ers, and 1982-1983. So the answer is technically 3, but I also kind of gave you guys an answer for a later question coming up. But let's go to this one. How many points were the Knicks leading by going into halftime? That was against the Hawks in Game 7. So in Game 7 against the Hawks, in that nasty blowout game, how many points did the Knicks lead by? Was it 36, 43, or 47 points? Ridiculous. 36, 43, or 47. The answer is 47 points at halftime. That's a terrible, terrible deficit if you're the Atlanta Hawks. Look at that, man. Quarter number 1, 15-40. Just got absolutely crushed. Let's go to question number 5, guys. All right, guys, what city did the franchise play in before becoming the Philadelphia 76ers? Oh, I don't know why it said Game 7. That's a good point there, Dan. That was not Game 7. I guess it was a Game 6. Yeah, you're right. Good point, damn Nelly Gaming. I see you. But the 76ers, was it Portsmouth, Syracuse, or Chicago? Portsmouth, Syracuse, or Chicago? The answer is Syracuse, New York, guys. They were the Syracuse Nationals before they became the 76ers. And they call it Hotlanta because they're hot garbage, says, huh? Well, this one is correct, guys. Boom. All right, guys, question number 6. Jalen Brunson's father holds which role for the New York Knicks? Is it the team doctor, the general manager, or an assistant coach? Brunson, his dad, is affiliated with this team. In what regard? In what facet? Do you know? What do you know, guys? A, B, or C? Someone said team doctor. Someone said a general manager. The answer is assistant coach for the New York Knicks. I don't actually know what he does as the assistant coach for the New York Knicks, but I can guarantee you that he is probably one really proud dad out there. All right, question number 7, guys. Let's go to the next one. How many times has Andre Drummond led the NBA in rebounds per game? Is it 0 times, 2 times, or 4 times? Andre Drummond currently playing today. How many times has he led the NBA in rebounds per game? The answer is 4, believe it or not. Andre Drummond has led the NBA in rebounds per game 4 times, guys. It was 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. So it's actually 2015, 2017, 2018, 2019. My apologies. Question number 8. Where did Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges all play college ball? The Innova, Duke, or UCLA? We're getting to the harder questions here. Some of you guys might know this one. Where did these guys all play basketball at? What do you think? The answer is A, guys. They all played together college ball. They all had, actually, Mikal Bridges looks exactly the same, but Brunson definitely looks very different, that's for sure. They showed us. Nova says, let's go, Eagles. Next question, question number 9. I got 2 more, y'all. Question number 9. What is the 76ers home game ceremony? Was it blowing a horn, striking a gong, or ringing a bell? A, B, or C? What is the tradition there? What is the tradition there? I think you guys probably gonna get this one right. This is a pretty easy one here. That's a layup right now. It is ringing the bell, guys. Of course, it's supposed to be like the Liberty Bell, obviously. So, yeah, there you go. They do that for games. That's their tradition. I got one more question for y'all. It's question number 10. Question number 10. You guys probably don't know this one. OG Anunoby's brother played what position in the NFL, guys? Was he a linebacker, a defensive tackle, or a corner? Now, some of y'all may not even know that OG Anunoby had a brother, much less a brother that played in the NFL. What position did he play? And bonus points if you can tell me what team he signed on first. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, he was not drafted. So, Chigbo Anunoby was an undrafted player. He played defensive tackle. He first signed with the Indianapolis Colts back in 2012 out of Morehouse College. He later spent time with Washington, Tennessee, Cleveland, and a couple of other camps with a couple of other teams. But that's it. That's what I got for y'all. So, how did y'all do on this trivia quiz? Did you guys do all right? Was it good? Was it bad? More or less? 9 out of 10s. Good job, man. You're shooting 90% from the floor. Tommy Braskett shooting 60% from the floor. Those are still good numbers. Drago Balboa, 50% from the floor. Those are good numbers, guys. Y'all doing great out here. Y'all did really well. 2/5, we'll take that, man. That's 40% from the floor. 8 out of 10 for Swaggy. Brad with 6 out of 10. 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Not bad, guys. Black Gun says that was good. That was good. Queen Marie says I did terrible. Terrible. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our trivia quiz for halftime. We've got 5.5 minutes here left to go. So let's pivot and let's take a look at some of today's stats. Dude, first time, 10 out of 10, says Mike G. Good job, Mike. Let's go. Good questions and answers. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Shout out to our boy Santino who put that quiz together for y'all here today. Make sure you thank Santino for all of his hard work out there. He has been putting these quizzes together, and he, like me, is also still fighting the burnout, but that's okay. 3,500 people watching this live stream. Thank you guys for watching. Let's see how many likes we can smash here at the end of halftime. We're actually creeping up on 1,000 likes already, man. We only need 250 more, and that's a great place to be. We will have a monster second half if we can get there. But let's sit here. We're not going to sit here and beg for it. Let's keep going forward and talk about today's stats. All right, guys. Today's stats, we'll start with the 76ers. Pretty decent game for Philadelphia, guys. The score is 62-61. 76ers up by 1 right now. 62-61. Only 2 players have come in off the bench for the 76ers, and one of them is Adam Bona, who I mistakenly have listed as a starter here. Instead, Andre Drummond did get the start. However, Adam Bona has played more minutes than Andre Drummond in this game, so we're going to leave him here for now. Adam Bona today, 13 minutes, just 2 points, both at the free throw line. Paul George today. George, 21 minutes, 13 points for him. Kelly Oubre Jr., 23 minutes, 10 points for him. VJ Edgecombe, 18 minutes, 9 points for Edgecombe. And Tyrese Maxey, 23 points and 23 minutes, 19 points. Let's Go Eagles asking if we watch NASCAR. It's not really my thing. I'm sure I could call a NASCAR race. I just don't know enough about it, and I'm terrible with cars. Like, I barely know the difference between a V6 and a V8, and that's NASCAR is going to go whoom, right over my head, man. So I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to pretend to know NASCAR. But we're talking ball right now, so let's keep staying here. Andre Drummond today, 11 minutes, 4 points. And Quentin Grimes today has 12 minutes and 5 points. That's all we've seen out of the 76ers. All the numbers that I added up right now equal 62 for Philadelphia. Here is the quick look right now for the New York Knicks. New York, in the first half of this game, they have unloaded the bench already, guys. So we've seen 5 starters hit the floor, obviously, and 6 players off the bench already. New York is cycling through these players, and they want to avoid the same mistake they made last year when all of their starters were completely burnt out and out of energy, and they let the Pacers get the best of them because the Knicks, could not keep their pace. So this time around, we've seen some other players hit the floor. Karl Anthony Towns today. Towns, 8 minutes, 9 points. OG Anunoby, 19 minutes, 13 points. Mikal Bridges, 19 minutes, 10 points. Josh Hart, 20 minutes, just 2 points, man, for Josh Hart. But he does have 4 rebounds, 4 assists. So he's definitely contributing in other ways. And Jalen Brunson today, 20 minutes and 16 points. But off the bench, and this is crazy to think right now, there is no Mitch Robinson today. Haven't seen Mitch Robinson enter this game. Haven't seen Muhammad Diawara enter this game. I have seen Clarkson. Clarkson, 8 minutes, 6 points. Shamet today, 5 minutes, 0 points. McBride today, 9 minutes, 0 points. Going down this list right now, guys. Jose Alvarado, 4 minutes and 3 points. And Jeremy Sochan actually had the floor for 1 minute. And Ariel Hukporti, 7 minutes, 2 points for him. 4 fouls for Hukporti on the deep bench down here. So that's what we've seen in this game so far. Hart is always a low scorer, says Mike G. Yeah, he's not he's the defensive piece for the New York Knicks, and part of the reason why the New York Knicks defense was so good this season. I mean, if we want to take a closer look specifically right now at Josh Hart, we could totally do that. That's Bridges. There's the Josh Hart comparison with Oubre. So Josh Hart, 9.9 points per game during the postseason so far. He's behind that. So he needs to knock down a few more shots to keep this number where it's at. These are postseason stats for both sides, guys. Assists per game, 4.6. He's already basically met that. Rebounds per game, he's got 4 on the day right now. Steals per game, I could go to the extended box scores. Let's take a look and see how Josh Hart has been doing on the defensive side of things. Josh Hart already has 2 steals in this game. He does not have a block. He does have all 4 of those rebounds are defensive, just so you know. Let's Go Eagle says the only streamer that noticed my comments. Cat also has 3 fouls. That's why we haven't seen much of him. Yeah, but we've seen more Huck Porty in this game than we've seen Karl Anthony Towns, which is crazy to think. Just about the same, actually. 8 minutes for Towns, 7 minutes for Huck Porty. Huck Porty with 4 fouls already, Towns with 3. That is a good point, Tommy. Kelly Clarkson, says Bill. Why can't pro athletes smile for their photos? Okay, guys, let's reset our timer and go to quarter number 3. Basketball should be with the Philadelphia 76ers. Spurs versus Wolves game will start in an hour. After the third quarter, take the under. They're going to run it up, then slow down in the fourth. Catch some team totals under 120, says Booker. Need the Wolves to win, says 90-Day Grind. Well, I am vehemently against you today, 90-Day Grind. Black Gun says it's not personal, it's about the team. Do you watch Draft or do you watch Daft? Daft? This third quarter will determine the game, I believe, says Alan Kemp. It's almost that time, young native Tino. It's almost that time. So we're waiting for the start of quarter number 3. Kevin, I will be covering the Spurs game immediately after this game. So if you guys have your cell phones with you, I can drop the link in the chat down below for the next game, and you guys can open up a separate tab. Here it is right now in case you guys, in case you guys want to join us in the next game. There you have it, guys. That's going to be the next live stream on this channel. It will be a separate cast, so keep that in mind. Philadelphia to inbound. Philadelphia now heading in that direction, so it should clear up some of the confusion, if there is any out there. We were actually live today, that day covering basketball. So we didn't watch the whole draft. We watched some of the moments. 3-point shot flies for Paul George. It's off the rim, no good. Drummond tried to get the rebound. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to end up being New York Knicks ball. It's Knicks ball, ladies and gentlemen. New York down by 1. They've got possession here. And it's Mikal Bridges. Actually, that's an over-the-head pass to Mikal Bridges from Karl Anthony Towns. He gets an assist, and New York takes the lead. It's 63-62, New York Knicks. Basketball with Tyrese Maxey. Maxey looks to the right, gives it back to Maxey. Maxey goes to Edgecombe, back to Maxey. He's at the straightaway. He makes the move. He's at the elbow, gives it to Edgecombe. Edgecombe covered right now by Bridges. That's going to be an offensive foul as Edgecombe tried to swat Mikal Bridges away, smacked him in the face. It's a turnover. 11:09 left to go. It's Knicks ball. Jim Love, I see you, man. See you. He says I had to resubscribe. Weird. Well, welcome here, brother. Appreciate you. At the in the open space, a bad pass inside from Karl Anthony Towns will be deflected. 10:56 left to go. So the ball is out of bounds. We're going to get an inbound pass right now. The clock is dead with 10:56. Mikal Bridges to inbound. Bridges with the ball above his head. Will find Brunson at the three-point line beyond the perimeter. He'll pull up and shoot from the elbow. It's short and rebounded by Andre Drummond. So, Drummond gets the board. It's now with Maxey. Maxey double-teamed. Oubre Edgecombe for three. Yes, sir! VJ Edgecombe with a three-point shot, showing off the range right there. 10:34 left to play in this quarter. It's Hart to Towns to Bridges. Bridges in the paint. He'll shoot this one off the glass. It's no good. Rebound by Drummond. The 76ers right now with a 2-point lead. They also have the basketball. To the left, a feed to Drummond. A pass to Edgecombe again at the three-point line. Doesn't take the look. It's now with Paul George. George going to get fouled right now by Josh Hart. Josh Hart objecting here. Third foul of the day on Josh Hart. 10-12 left to go. You can see the frustration on Josh Hart here. That looked like all ball there, ref. And then we're going to get an offensive foul here going back the other way. So Josh Hart commits a foul, then Philadelphia commits a foul. Or it's actually not a foul. It's a bad pass from VJ Edgecombe. They were showing the highlights, so they didn't get to see the actual play on the floor. Anyways, the result is that it's now New York basketball, and Jalen Brunson is covered by VJ Edgecombe. Brunson will make his move. He gives this to Josh Hart. Hart now covered by Edgecombe. Pass to the three-point line. Towns lets it fly. Towns knocks it down. It's a 1-point lead here for the New York Knicks. 66-65. Karl Anthony Towns, after knocking down that one, is up to 12 points. Philadelphia, Maxey to the bottom. Gives it to Oubre. Oubre pump fakes. Oubre will make his move. He's in the paint. He'll shoot. This is no good. It's a tip-in for Andre Drummond. Points there for Philadelphia. New York now on the attack. Another lead change here as they're down by one once again. Back to the three-point line. Bridges. No. Rebound, Paul George. George gets the pull down. And PG hands it over to Edgecombe. Edgecombe to Maxey. Maxey on the Madison Square Garden logo, will run and drive to the rim, will shoot and score over Jalen Brunson. Athletic move to the rim. The score is 69-66. New York with the ball. To the right goes Brunson to Josh Hart. Hart will hold. Hart will move slowly. Gives it to Anunoby. No fear. Lets it fly. That's no good. Bridges gets the rebound. He shoots. He scores. So a mid-range jump shot there from Mikal Bridges after the missed Anunoby shot. Makes it 69-68. Philadelphia with the ball. Paul George for three. Bang! Paul George with a triple. New York down by 4. A feed here to Towns. Towns will drive. Towns will shoot while on the run. Gets the bucket and the foul. Nice play there. Andre Drummond still has the hands up right now. Can't believe that foul was happened. You've got Nick Nurse turned around wondering if they should challenge this. No challenge going to come in. New York gets the bucket, gets the foul. It's 70. New York 72, Philadelphia. We're going to get the and one for Karl Anthony Towns. At the line, he shoots. The and one is good. It's 72-71. Philadelphia with a 1-point lead. 8:22 here left to play. Ball being rolled up court. Maxey will pick it up. Maxey trying to direct traffic, gives this to Paul George. Paul George goes through the three-point line, passes to the corner. Oubre pump fakes. Oubre's in the paint. He will shoot and score. So a quick shot right there for Philadelphia. 8:06 here left to go. New York, Jalen Brunson with it. Brunson going to post up from midcourt. Brunson uses a Towns screen. He's got some space. Going to use that screen again. Feed inside to Towns. Puts his head down and drives downhill. Looks like a whistle's going to come in. Let's see who this foul's on. Looks like Andre Drummond will be fouled again or be charged with the foul again. And so it's foul number 4 for Andre Drummond. And Drummond just keeps looking over like, what? Why am I fouled? Maxey gives Drummond a stick to poke the basketball out. The basketball is stuck behind the backboard. Nobody can get it out. The basketball's still stuck behind the backboard. Come on, dude. Karl Anthony Towns says, give me that. And Towns at home, first try, makes Drummond look like a dummy. So everybody applauding Anthony Towns for getting the basketball out from stuck. It was stuck behind the wedge there, behind the rim. Okay, so the ball got poked out. New York down by 3. We're at the free throw line, and we got 2 free throws coming up for Karl-Anthony Towns. First free throw for Towns is good. So the first free throw for Karl-Anthony Towns will go. The score is 74-72. Andre Drummond didn't know how to get that basketball out. Towns said, give me that, bro. How is this the highlight of the game? How is this the highlight of the game? That's so ridiculous. What's going on, Mike? Free throw. Both are good. The score is 74-73. 74-73. The Philadelphia 76ers do have the basketball right now. BJ Edgecombe gives it to Maxey. Not only do the Sixers have the ball, they've also got the lead right now. Adam Bona has checked back in. Here's a pass and another one to Maxey. And now it's, with VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe's at the straightaway. He will pull up and shoot from the top of the key. It's good. 76-73. 76ers with 76 tonight. Shot made by 77. I hope that's as confusing as it sounds. Backing it up right now, it is with the New York Knicks. Brunson, covered by Maxey. Karl-Anthony Towns gets the pass. Towns in between the wing and the straightaway. Towns will shoot the three-point shot. And this is going to be a foul now. Looks like Towns going to get 3 shots at the line. Adam Bona got a piece of Karl-Anthony Towns right there. It's going to be 3 fouls. Ooh, they're calling it a foul. A non-shooting foul. Calling it a non-shooting foul, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like no bull. I see you in the chat. There's the inbound pass. It's with Karl-Anthony Towns. So it was a foul, a non-shooting foul. There's the shot for Towns. Nice spin move, and they get 2 points back. New York down by 1. Philadelphia with the rock. Here it is. It's Maxey who will go to the right, gives it to Oubre. Oubre out to Paul George, who gets closed out quickly. Sidestep, triple. George knocks it down. George of the Jungle has been on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Paul George with 19 points today. The New York Knicks at the three-point line. Here's a fastball inside to Mikal Bridges. Easy little finger roll there. 79-77. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in quarter number 3. We've got one heck of a game, man. We've got one heck of a game. And this goes, looks like it's going to be a turnover. Edward, the answer to this one is 2001? Question mark? Edward? It's funny that you brought that up. I actually have that graphic prepared for tonight because I knew that was going to happen. So, Paul George commits a loose ball foul. 6:16 here left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout has been called by the New York Knicks, a full timeout, and we're going to go to a quick commercial break. So, someone asked, when was the last time the 76ers were in the finals? 1989? Well, here are the numbers right now. So, the last time the 8 teams that are currently in the playoffs made it to the NBA Finals, there you have it. There you have it. OKC in 2025, Lakers in 2020. The Celtics in 2018, San Antonio in 2014, Pistons in 2005, 76ers in 2001, and the New York Knicks in 1999. Minnesota Timberwolves, never for the Timberwolves. So we got these two guys going head-to-head right now, OKC and Lakers. We've got these two going head-to-head right now, San Antonio and Minnesota. We've got the Pistons versus the Cavs and the Knicks versus the 76ers right now. There you go. Oh, did I say Celtics? My bad, bro. Cavs. Did I say Celtics? That's so embarrassing. I think you guys know what I meant. Obviously, LeBron on both of those. There's enough of you out there correcting me, which makes me feel like I definitely said Celtics. Oops. That's okay. That's okay. All good, man. All good. Hey, you know, that's the beauty of doing things live. Mistakes happen, man. All you got to do is keep rolling forward. Mind of a goldfish right now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. This year is for Philly. Mr. Mojo says, no, they weren't. No, what wasn't? No, they weren't what? Wait, what? You said Cavs. Okay, DJ Gene, got it. Appreciate that, bro. Timberwolves can beat any one of the remaining teams, says Craig. You think so? You think the Timberwolves can beat any of the remaining teams that we were just looking at right now? You really think so? I don't know, man. Timberwolves have never been to the NBA Finals. You think that they can beat the Knicks right now? Well, 76ers are beating the Knicks right now. I don't even know that they're going to get past the San Antonio Spurs. We still got to get through that series first. OKC looking good, man. Knicks weren't in the final, says Mr. Mojo. Let's see. Let's see. The New York Knicks' last finals appearance was in 1999 when they lost 4-1 against the San Antonio Spurs, and the San Antonio Spurs got their very first ring that time, which I was alive for and I watched. So I can assure you that they were in the finals in 1999 because I was there. I was there. I saw it with my own eyeballs. So there's that. Anyways, y'all know me, man. I always bring my receipts. I bring my receipts. Okay. This is for the first lady New York Knicks, says Wardell. Oh, he said last year, says Mr. Mojo. Oh, God, no. Oh, God. The New York Knicks didn't make it to the finals. They lost to the Pacers. They got close. Man, that's what I get for not using the rest of the information. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with the chat. Anyways, guys, looks like Jalen Brunson is going to score down here. It's going to be an easy bucket, and we're all tied up. It's 79-79 as the commercial break is now over after the timeout. Looks like Maxey will bring it up. He's at the New York Knicks logo. He looks to the left, gives it to Adam Bona. One more here, and it's with Paul George. Paul George covered by OG Anunoby. He lets the triple fly. George going to get nothing there. No shot, no foul. He hits the deck. It's New York ball. Here comes Bridges. Bridges to Towns. Karl Anthony Towns, ball above his head. He's holding it here. Looks like he's going to just blow right past. He will drive, gives it to Hart. Hart at the three-point line. Another pass to Brunson. Brunson barely controlling it. Shot clock down to 2. Brunson for 3. Oh, rolls out of the rim. Toilet bowls right out. Here is Maxey. Maxey gives it to Paul George. Paul George double-teamed right now. He sees a man inside. He gives this under the rim. One more to Oubre for 3. No. And Grimes should have just put the jam in right there when he was under the rim. Losing his footing. Looks like Josh Hart will recover. Here's the move for Towns. Towns doing all kinds of weird footwork here. That's got to be a travel. Whistles coming in right now, and it looks like this might be a foul against Bona. Bona saying challenge it. Here's the move and the drive, the step, the gather. That's up and down. You challenge that, Nick Nurse. You challenge that, brother. That's up and down. Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's an up and down. Karl Anthony Towns gets away with it. By the way, the New York Knicks are in the bonus here. A pretty clear, obvious up and down for the New York Knicks, and the officials did not blow the whistle here. So Towns is now at the free throw line. He will shoot, and he will miss the first free throw. First free throw going to miss right now. 79-79 is the score. 79-79 is the score. 49ers having conditioning issues. Well, when Mike Evans is 100 years old and he's your new star wide receiver, I'm not surprised by that. Didn't flush, call a plumber, says Bill Measure. Second free throw is good for Karl Anthony Towns. The ball is now with the Philadelphia 76ers after that second free throw. Looks like, by the way, Adam Bona and Andre Drummond both looking at 4 or 5 fouls here for the 76ers. Pass to the three-point line. Lots of whistles being blown here today, guys. Feed inside trying to work a feed one more. Oubre with the left hand puts it over the rim. Whistle comes in. It's a foul, and so another foul right now. These officials definitely destroying the pace of this game. These officials destroying the pace of this game with these calls. So 17 fouls already on the 76ers, 16 fouls on the New York Knicks. 16 fouls on the New York Knicks. 17-16. That's typically how many fouls we have by the end of the entire game, so anything on here is icing. Kelly Oubre is at the free throw line shooting shots. Looks like Landry Shamit's going to check in right now for Towns. Towns going to go to the bench. Johans Hickson. Thank you. Sean saying Hakeem had 600 more blocks than Mutombo and everything else. If people forget how amazing Hakeem Olajuwon and Duncan were for the Spurs and the Rockets, I didn't forget. Pepperidge Farms remembers. Second free throw is good. It's 81-80. Basketball with New York now. Jalen Brunson going to walk the dog as the ball is rolled up court. He'll pick it up, and he's covered by Oubre. Oubre picks up Brunson. Fastball inside. That's going to be a foul and another whistle. OG Anunoby now goes to the line. We are going to be late for the Spurs game. I can already feel it. We're going to be late for the Spurs game, the way that the officials are calling this game. But I do have Minnesota and San Antonio coming up next after this, guys, so just keep that in mind. Anunoby at the line, shoots the first. It's good. It's now 81-81. We're all tied up. When is Kyle Big Bottoms Lowry going to play? You know what, dude? Kyle Lowry, Big Bottoms. That's so funny. What is this, free throw gaming, says Dicey Flynn? Yeah, we're going back and forth with the free throws here. Looks like that free throw is also going to be good, guys. It's 82-81, New York with the lead. Philadelphia with the basketball. Bringing it up, it's Maxey. Maxey will find Grimes. Grimes is in the paint. Grimes circles the baseline, gives a pass to Edgecombe. Edgecombe back to Maxey. Maxey shot clock down to 7. Maxey, little shake and bake here against Mikal Bridges. Help defense coming in. That's going to be stripped away. It's stolen by New York. New York comes up with the steal. Jalen Brunson on the run. He's at the straightaway. He backs up to the Knicks logo. Right now, he's currently covered by Dominic Barlow. Here's to the left. Barlow stays in front of him. He has to get rid of it. Shamit, one more to Hart. Shot clock winding down. A whistle comes in. It's a travel. Josh Hart going to be charged with a traveling call. Josh Hart going to be charged with a travel here. On the floor for the 76ers, it's Maxey, George, Edgecombe, Grimes, and Barlow. On the floor for the New York Knicks, it's Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Hart, and Shamit. A handoff right now to Grimes. Grimes, oh my goodness. Another offensive foul, another whistle in this game, another turnover. It's New York Knicks basketball as Dominic Barlow commits an offensive foul on an illegal screen. So it's a turnover. It's New York basketball. 3:34 left to go. This quarter should have been over by now. Here is Jalen Brunson. Brunson to the top of the screen. Brunson covered right now by Barlow. Brunson to Anunoby. Anunoby, jab step drive. He's under the rim. He'll shoot. He'll score. 84-81, New York with a 3-point lead. At the top of the screen is VJ Edgecombe with his green and black shoes. He goes to the three-point line, finds Tyrese Maxey. Maxey to Grimes. Quentin Grimes to the rim. One extra pass to Dominic Barlow, and Barlow will jam that one down. It's 84-83 New York. 2 points back there for the Philadelphia 76ers. Jalen Brunson looking to extend the lead for the New York Knicks. He gives this to Anunoby. Anunoby back to Brunson. Brunson goes all the way to the rim. He shoots and misses. It's a rebound. Paul George. George gets the board. He gives this one over to the right, and it's Grimes. Grimes gets stripped away. Oh, Josh Hart almost came up with the steal, but it's now with Paul George. George to Maxey. Shot clock down to 10. Maxey fakes the shot, gives it to Barlow. Barlow back to Maxey. Maxey bobbles back to Barlow. Barlow looks to the wing. One more to the corner for 3. It's Edgecombe. Bang! VJ Edgecombe with a 3-point shot. as the time was winding down. A very good possession there for the Philadelphia 76ers. Jalen Brunson now holding at the Madison Square Garden Arena logo. He works his way towards the center logo, that Knicks logo in the center of the screen. Here's the drive and a pump fake pass to OG Anunoby. Anunoby is going to be fouled by Paul George. 1:49 left to go. Paul George does not believe that there was a foul there. This is going to be foul number 4 against Paul George. They're showing this offensive possession for the Philadelphia 76ers down on the other side of the floor. That double team came back to bite them, and great ball rotation around the perimeter. Another timeout has been called by the 76ers, guys. We're back to a commercial break. So, looks like 1:49 here left to go in quarter number 3. We've also got, looks like, over 5,000 people watching this live stream. So here's the question, guys, or more the request. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. We're not going to have a whole lot of time in this chat. I want to give you guys an official shout-out to the newbies. Newbies, any 5 emojis will do. That's what I'm looking for. Looking for 5 emojis right now. Sixers by 9, says Joe. How's it going, says Adam. Adam, better than yesterday. We got some good sleep in today, so that definitely changed a lot. DJ in the house with the French fries. We got Serena Kennedy. What up, Serena? Thanks for checking in. MJ Outlook. How you doing, Mr. Outlook? Little Jimmy in the chat. Looks like Landscaping Boys. Landscaping Boys, what's going on, man? Bill Measure, I see you out here. Let's go back right now. Let's go Eagles. Jonathan Phillips. We got Is Smooth or I Smooth. What up, I Smooth? Welcome back. Joe says hello. Josiah with the Statue of Liberty. What's up, Josiah Martin? Marlena or Marlene, how you doing? Trey Martin. What's up with you, Trey? Welcome in. Anto King. What up, Anto King? We got Josh Grubman saying hello. T. Tully saying hello. Lori. What's up? I hope I said that right. What up, Lori? We got Robert Soto. He says, peace up. A-Town down. I am Rich. What up, Rich? Black Gun says hello. Cuber. Welcome back, Cuber. Good to have you in here. We've got Nimi in the chat. We got Gabe in the chat. DJ Gene dropping those. Falcon dropping him in right now. In the Hot Seat Podcast. In the Hot Seat Podcast. I see you. Terry Roughhouse. Terry Roughhouse Thomas. Pretty cool nickname there. What up to Wolfosaurus? T. Tully? Booker? The Comforter? Kenny? Oh, Kenny. Kenny, what's up with you, man? What's all that about? We got Tanisha. Tanisha. Hi, Tanisha. How are you? Mario Ochoa, hello. Christopher Mukasa. Not Mufasa. Mukasa. Mufasa. Elaine, hello. Ian Moliber in the chat right now. All right, guys. So, Jackson McCarthy, Khalil, Deidre Smith, Drake. What up, Drake? Ulster Champ. I see y'all, man. We got a lot of newbies in this chat today. So I can sit here and read all of you guys and all the chats that are in there right now. But really, most importantly, I just want to know how many of you guys were out there watching. Our YouTube analytics say that 80% of the people who watch this channel are not currently subscribed. So to the newbies who are watching, if this is your first time watching, I'm not going to ask you guys to subscribe. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. But for those of you guys who have been here 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and you keep watching in the background, but you haven't hit that subscribe button, what are you waiting for? This commercial break is over. Let's get back to our game, shall we? All right, y'all. If I didn't get a chance to say hello to you guys, I do apologize. Too many chats. Not enough time. We are going to get a couple of free throws right now at the free throw line for the New York Knicks. That last timeout was just the Philadelphia 76ers wanting a moment. OG Anunoby at the line knocks down the first of the 2 free throws. The score is 86-85. New York still down by 1. New York still down by 1. Second free throw coming up for OG Anunoby. Looks like Tiffs just donated 10 joules. Thank you. Appreciate that, Tiffs. All right. All tied up, guys. It's a tied game. Philadelphia with the basketball. It's being brought up right now. VJ Edgecombe goes to the left. Edgecombe tries to get the key pass, but it's stolen by Josh Hart. New York in transition. A pass to Bridges. One more to Brunson for three. No. Offensive rebound, though, for the New York Knicks. They try again. McBride for three. No. And another offensive rebound. They reset one more time. 3 chances on this possession. A bounce pass to Anunoby from downtown. Bang! OG Anunoby makes this a 3-point lead for the New York Knicks. It's now Philadelphia basketball, and the Garden is electric right now. Madison Square Garden on their feet after that 3-point shot. Here's a sharp pass. One more underneath to Dominic Barlow, and Barlow gets the jam. That'll silence the crowd just a little bit. New York with the ball now, 58 seconds left to go. Josh Hart seems to be in a little bit of pain here as he trots upfield, up court, I should say. Towards the straightaway, it's Josh Hart. Josh Hart back to McBride. McBride will drive. He's going to pivot on that foot, still pivoting. Key pass inside to Bridges. That's going to be blocked by Philadelphia. Philadelphia trying to respond now. Philadelphia down by 1. It's 89-88. There's going to be a shot at the line. Someone slipped on the floor, took a hard spill. Looks like McBride is down on his back right now. And quickly, the people who are supposed to be mopping the floors, my bad, I'm so sorry. Let me clean that up for you. Looks like Josh Hart. Looking at his non-shooting hand, he's got something going on. He keeps looking at his hand and putting it down by the side and walking with the hand real close and kind of keeping it down here. He's clearly in pain. Okay, guys. All of that mess just to say that Quentin Grimes is at the free throw line shooting 2. The first free throw is good. We are tied up 89-89. They're taking a look at Josh Hart right now, wondering if it's a thumb dislocation. He's still wincing. A timeout is going to be called right now, guys, so New York going to take a timeout here in between free throws. When we get back, we'll get free throw number 2 for Quentin Grimes. New York needs a moment to take a look at Josh Hart. Choppy game, says Lana French. If y'all like Mario's basketball play-by-play, you should come see him call a football game, says Cuban. Oh, yeah, man. You should. You shoot. Now I'm doing the electric slide over to the mini fridge. Okay. Brunson is off his game. Mario is mogging. What's that? I don't know what that is, Bulverde. Thank you, Ducky Daff. He says your voice is epic. I wouldn't go with epic, man. It's just clear and concise, and that's all I want to focus on. Not trying to blow anyone's mind, but your Ducky is epic. Your Ducky is super. I almost said it's a Marvel, but technically it's DC, so that wouldn't have worked. Where is Embiid? Embiid is not in this game. Judge is the greatest Yankee ever. Woo! He says it's the greatest Yankee ever. I don't know, man. There's this guy by the name of Derek Jeter who might have something to say about that. There's this guy, I don't know, maybe you heard of him. This dude named Derek Jeter, I don't know. Let's see, let's go. Saying I'm German. I'm German. I'm in German too. Hello, we're at the free throw line right now. Quarter number 3 is almost over. We got 30 seconds here left to go. The second free throw is good, and the Philadelphia 76ers have taken the lead. Here's the inbound pass. Looks like 26 seconds left to go in this quarter. Just 26 seconds right now. New York, it's Jalen Brunson. Brunson at the basketball logo. He's dribbling this. It's close right here. Jalen Brunson still fights. He goes to the left. He will pass this one, and it's out to McBride. One more. He will make the move, and a foul comes in. 8.2 left to go. They're going to call this a travel against Miles McBride. It's a turnover, and it's 76ers basketball. 8 seconds left to go in the quarter. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It's 8 seconds left to go in the quarter. 8 seconds left to go in this quarter. We're going to get the inbound pass here from Oubre. As soon as the official decides to give him the dang ball. Oh, my gosh. Really? Really? Jeremy Sohan going to take forever and unwrap his knees. This is why the Spurs got rid of you, Sohan. This is why San Antonio didn't want you, because you dragging your feet. Here we go. 5 seconds left to go. Maxey will drive. Maxey will shoot. Maxey will not score, and that'll be the end of the quarter. All right, guys. So quarter number 4 on the horizon. Someone asked earlier. Let's go ahead and give this little man a hug. Christina, thank you. Hi, little boy. How you doing? Oh, my little man. With his hair cut. He's all wet hair right now. Looks like you just got a bath, little boy. You want to say hi to the people? You want to say hi to the people? Say hi, people. Say hi, people. Say go Spurs, go. Say go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. Man, I can't wait for you to watch your first Spurs championship. Hopefully, it's this year. Hopefully, it's this year. And Mom gets all kinds of really good photos and video of that. Your hair is all wacky, kid. What are you doing, little man? Okay. Guys, it's all goof. It's all goof. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go do some family stuff really quick. Hang tight. Okay, so we got 8 p.m. here, Central Standard Time. Right now, our secret weapon to getting baby to bed is taking him for a walk, and he always falls asleep in the stroller. So Christina is going to go for a quick neighborhood walk, put baby down to sleep, and then, oh, by the way, man, I just bought a whole bunch of this really cool soundproofing stuff. I'm about to start a project here in the office to soundproof these walls because my son's going to be sleeping on the other side of this wall, and I got to make sure that he doesn't hear me yodeling. Anyways, let's see. I'm doing very well, man. Doing very well. Yesterday was definitely a little bit of a tough game to commentate, but hey, let's see. Always good to see Sammy, bro. We appreciate it, says Business. Hey, yo, what up, Dat Boy Rizzle? Ready to see Wemby bounce back 30 points tonight? That's what we need, PJ. That's what we need. Josue is saying after this, we got Spurs after this. Thank you, Cam. 11:17 a.m. in Australia. Ooh, 11:17 in Australia. Fourth quarter about to get started. There's 12 minutes on the clock. The San Antonio Spurs were supposed to tip off in 12 minutes. We're going to end up being like a quarter late to the next game because ESPN and these officials just don't know how to swallow their whistles right now. So San Antonio Spurs were scheduled to tip off at 8:30 today, guys. They probably won't tip off until 8:45, but even so, it's not going to be a clean transition from one game to the next. So I am actually going to make some quick changes in real time and get my – ooh, that would actually be Timberwolves. Timberwolves starters. Timberwolves bench before the next game. Whoops. All right. Let's start the clock, guys. Looks like the ball is with New York right now. So New York with the basketball. Let's scratch that. It's stolen. 76ers with the basketball, up by 1. At the three-point line, it is Paul George. George shake and bake against Karl Anthony Towns. He's at the elbow. He backs up. He shoots from inside the three-point line. That is going to be a little bit short. Rebounded right now by Mikal Bridges. So Bridges gets the pull down. New York down by 1. They've got the ball. Back to Mikal Bridges. Bridges gives this to Towns. Towns going to hold right now. Brunson not on the floor here. He gives this to McBride. McBride to the three-point line. He's covered right now by Grimes. He shoots. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Paul George. So PG gets the pull down. Maxey gives this to Edgecombe. Edgecombe brings it up. Again, Philadelphia with a 1-point lead. 11 minutes left to play in this basketball game. Edgecombe works the perimeter. He feeds inside to Barlow. Dominic Barlow going to shoot with the left hand and gets it to go. It's 92-89. Philadelphia with a 3-point lead. Here is Jose Alvarado to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns going to hold it at the straightaway. There's a pass here to Josh Hart. Little collision right now. And no whistle coming in. This is going to be tipped, and it goes all the way back here out of bounds. They point in the direction of Philadelphia. And Josh Hart walking back saying, oh, really? 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 Talking to the official right now. Alvarado trying to clap up the team, say it's okay. But the officials, that should have been a foul against Karl Anthony Towns for an illegal screen. Doesn't matter. Philadelphia has the basketball, and it's currently in the hands of Grimes. Grimes to Maxey. Maxey backs it up. He's going to use a screen from Barlow. He passes to Edgecombe, inside to Barlow, out to the three-point line. One more to Paul George. He lets it fly off the rim. No good. Rebound VJ. Edgecombe again, though. Edgecombe gets the board and gives it to Maxey. So an offensive board gives them another chance to shoot here. Maxey tries to shake Alvarado. Fadeaway jump shot for him. That's no good. Rebound by Cat. And so Towns gets the pull down, trying to fast break right now. It's going to be stolen back by Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado bobbles the pass. And so Paul George makes the run to the rim, kicks it to the three-point line, lets it fly. Maxey can't get it to go. It's rebounded this time by Karl Anthony Towns. The New York Knicks going to try again. Hart to Towns, Towns to Bride. McBride for three. Bang! All tied up 92-92. So Miles McBride knocks down the three-point shot. It's Philadelphia with the ball now. A tied game here in the fourth quarter, with 9 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. Tyrese Maxey to the left. He gives it to Paul George. Paul George has Josh Hart in his chest. George to the elbow. Shot clock down to 4. Fadeaway jump shot for George. Good defense there. Really good defense there from Josh Hart. It's going to force a missed shot, and Josh Hart now has it at the three-point line. Hart looks to the left, gives it to Alvarado. One more to McBride. A foul going to come in right now. Foul going to come in, and Nurse has something to say here. It's going to be a foul against Quentin Grimes, ladies and gentlemen. So a loose run. A foul, personal foul by Quentin Grimes. 9:09 left to go. Need Hart to get his three, says Rafael. Give me 2 more threes, McBride, says JB Slat. Go Knicks, cheering on from Australia, says Falcon. There's the inbound pass. Right now, it's with Towns. Towns going to post up. He bullies his way in and gets rim checked on the dunk. Bro, oh my goodness, this basketball goes out of bounds. That's a low light reel. Bro, that's embarrassing. Here's the replay. Here's the post up. He's totally destroying Paul George. Goes up for the dunk and gets rim checked. Anunoby lets a 3-ball fly. That's no good. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns. Really, bro? Really? I know you got 20 points already, but that's not a good look. Nice fadeaway jump shot for Maxey here. Knocks this one down. It's 94-92. Brunson brings it up. Brunson to the three-point line. He's inside the three-point line, finds the angle, will put this one up. Nice shot there for him. 94 all. 8:27 here left to go, and this game is getting extremely, extremely intense. You can feel the tension rising in this game. 94-94. It's Maxey with the ball. Maxey to VJ Edgecombe. One more to Grimes. Grimes will pull up to the paint. He backs things out again. Feeds inside to Edgecombe. Edgecombe finger roll. There's no whistle here. It's coming back with the New York Knicks. And so Josh Hart gives it to OG Anunoby. Anunoby splits the defense. He will shoot and score. 96-94. Philadelphia down by 2. Grimes with the ball. Whistle coming in right now, 7:47, and it looks like the timeout will be called here by Philadelphia. Timeout called by Philly. That means they have 2 remaining. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I can feel it. Good game so far, man. So 96-94, 7:47 left to play in quarter number 4. It's going to be a race to the finish here. The Knicks are really strong. Yes, they are. This is a good game, says Mr. Mojo. Yes, it is. Oh, man. All right, because nobody got it. That was blatant, says Steve. Drone saying, who do y'all want to see? Eastern Conference Finals, repeat Pistons versus Knicks. Yeah, man. I'm thinking it's going to be interesting. Let's see. Why is Embiid out, by the way? Joel Embiid has been dealing with the removed appendix. My guess is that that injury or the stitches might have flared up right there, but we don't know right now. We've got LeClaude Services saying you earned a subscription. Thank you, LeClaude. We got Dennis in the chat saying, Anunoby, I feel like this postseason is show out. We've got Maria saying the refs are terrible. Better than last game, says Raul. Facts. Refs are so obvious. Game is so fixed, says Ronnie. Maxi needs to lock in, says Josue. Country says, I'll keep an eye out. 747 coming out of the sky. We got a lot of you guys in the chat here today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Joel Embiid is out, and they're still fighting. Yes, they are. Cat needs to get in the paint. Put in Andy. Stanley says, I got this feeling that tonight's going to be a really good night. Go Knicks. Go Spurs. Where is Mikal Bridges? Not currently on the floor right now, but he will be checking back in a few. He will be checking back in a few. Man, Maroon Commando, I see you. Just for Envy, I see you. Jose Santos, I see you. One Deep 4-7, I see you. My feet hurt. Vonti, Eric, Abyss, Little Jimmy. What's going on, guys? Thank y'all for checking in. Thank y'all for checking in. We've got a good game going on right now, but you know what? We're in the middle of a commercial break, so we'll come back to the epic music in just a few. Chrissy has become a member. What's going on, Chrissy? Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in. All right. Let's do something here. Bah, commercial break right now. Scroll down just a hair. Looks like a super chat coming in from Tiger. What up, Tiger? My boy Tiger in the chat. Drone is gifting out a Football Nation membership. What up, Drone? How you doing, man? Hey, Country. Thank you. Thank you for taking care of the low-life trolls that are out there. We're just going to go ahead and hide that guy from the channel here. And he never was heard from again. Never again. All right, guys, 96-94. What up, Chris? Appreciate that. Let's pop out this chat one more time. Pop out chat. And let's get the chat overlay one more time. Sweet. Cool. All right, guys. Glad I found it, said Steve. Let's go. Come on, Maxi. We don't eat Philly cheesesteaks out here. Well, Philadelphia looking to serve some up. Country says, I got you. Appreciate you, Country. Appreciate you more than you know. Appreciate that a lot. Okay. So let's go ahead and minimize this screen right now. That's a three-point shot that flies for Philadelphia. That's no good. It's the New York Knicks with the basketball. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson covered right now by Edgecombe. Spin move here, gives it to Karl Anthony Towns. It's going to be poked away. It's stolen. Stolen by Philadelphia. Oubre gives it to Edgecombe. Back to Oubre. Oubre will drive, and he'll be fouled. Goes to the line with 7:18 left to go. So now Kelly Oubre will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Let's see how that goes. I'm here for you, Ataraxia. Cheers. I can't with this game, says R.E. It's an intense game, man. The game's back on. First free throw for Oubre. Looks like it's going to be good. Score is 95-96. 95-96 right now. Philadelphia at the line. Shooting 2. Second free throw for Oubre. It's good. And the score is 96-96. Did I say 92? I don't know what I'm talking about. It's 96-96. New York with the basketball. There is Brunson. Brunson going to post up. He's going to turn himself around. He'll drive towards the rim. He's going to step back and throw to the three-point line. It's blocked right here. Dominic Barlow gets his hand in on the play. OG Anunoby just got swatted from downtown. Maxi going to drive out to the three-point line. Oubre. Yes, sir! Oubre knocks down the tray. 99-96. New York with the basketball. This is adding some layers of drama to this game. Brunson backs up. Brunson works to the straightaway, looks to Karl-Anthony Towns. This is the guy that needs to step it up right now. He can win this matchup against Paul George, but decides to give up the basketball to OG Anunoby. Anunoby out to Hart, clean look, yes sir! Josh Hart with a three-point shot. 99-99, 6:18 here left to go. Maxey at the midcourt logo. Goes to the left. Maxey goes to Paul George. Paul George will hold. He's going to post up and fight his way in. Paul George is now in the paint. He goes to the three-point line. Edgecombe lines it up. Off the rim. That's no good. Rebounded right now by Towns. It's coming back with the New York Knicks. New York with a tied game here. Brunson goes to Towns. Slightly awkward pass, but it's still picked up by Towns. He shoots off the glass. It's no good. Rebounded right now by the Philadelphia 76ers, coming back in transition between the legs. Maxey going to circle it back out. Maxey has hands coming in. Maxey to the three-point line. He's on the dribble. Maxey goes to Oubre. Oubre for three. No. And it'll be rebounded here by OG Anunoby. Anunoby comes back. Anunoby to Josh Hart. Josh Hart to Brunson. Brunson going to hold right now. Going to work his way to the Knicks logo. Dominic Barlow between him and the hoop. Dominic Barlow covering Brunson right now. Brunson shoots the elbow jump shot. Bang! Nice shot right there as that drops. And the New York Knicks take a 2-point lead. It's 101-99. 2 timeouts remaining for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here is Tyrese Maxey and the 76ers down by 2. Oubre's got a clean look, decides to get the higher percentage look there. Feeds to Barlow, but Barlow's in trouble. He gives it to Edgecombe. Edgecombe for 3. No. Rebound, Towns. Towns gets the board. And bringing it up right now is Jalen Brunson. Brunson to the Knicks logo. Everybody getting up on their feet again here at the Big Apple. Showing the dribbles, showing off the moves right now. Here's the shot from the elbow. Ooh, ugly shot there. And it's rebounded by Philadelphia. So the 76ers coming back trying to answer in kind. There's a nice little finger roll that's not going to go. Maxey couldn't get it, but it's an offensive board. Sidestep triple. Maxey. No! Rebound this time, Karl-Anthony Towns. The New York Knicks all discombobulated. They're still up by 2, and they've got the basketball with 4 minutes here left to go. Whistle comes in. Timeout has been called. We go to a timeout. Okay, so timeout has been called. It's a 2-point lead here, guys. It's a 2-point lead here. I am Bruno Felipe asking, why are you a Spurs fan? I've been a Spurs fan because I live in San Antonio. I've been here my whole life. I've watched every single San Antonio Spurs championship firsthand with my own eyeballs, watching Tim Duncan and David Robinson win their first, and then watching San Antonio win it again in 2003, 2005, 2007, and again in 2014. I'm a Spurs fan because I bleed black and silver. I ain't one of those, oh, I'm a Wemby fan, although I am a fan of Wemby. Go, Spurs, go are the only 3 words I got to say about that. Okay. Would love to see Sixers steal one, says Coach. How has Bridges been playing tonight? I just got home from work, says Ataraxia. Mikal Bridges today. Mikal Bridges today to answer that question. 16 points on the day. He's 0 for 2 from downtown, but he's made 8 out of 12 shots today. I don't sprechen the Deutsch. That's not me. I don't speak German. I speak Spanish. Daytime says, Ginobili! Yes, sir. Who do you want to win this game? May the best team win. I think the Knicks might be getting the upper hand now, but it's still a really, really good game, man. And it's always fun to root and cheer for the underdog because when the, dare I say, inevitable happens, you know, we can at least say that the 76ers got calls going for them. All right. Let's see. They gave up 4 first-round picks for that guy, says Mr. Night Trader. Shout out from the Philippines. Ataraxia says, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Okay, we got Trap in the chat saying, who's in? Who's in, who's out? You put your left leg in, you put your left foot out, you put your left leg in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Okay, so to answer this question right here, who is in? Trap man, over here. I've got this on the floor. On court, points, rebounds, assists, and personal fouls. This is not here for me. This is there for you. So you guys know what is happening at all times on the floor. So also, point leaders today, Tyrese Maxey with 23, OG Anunoby with 24. And if you put your fingers on your phone, you can actually zoom in to the data over here. You'll notice that in white, it says 8 out of 21 field goals today for Tyrese Maxey, 6 of 7 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond leads the way today in rebounds, 8 rebounds for him. Karl Anthony Towns with 9. Again, if you zoom in, you can see in white down there, 6 defensive rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds for Andre Drummond. And then you've got your assist leaders on the day. Right now, Maxey leads the way for the Philadelphia 76ers, and Brunson leads the way for the New York Knicks. That's just additional data for you guys, so y'all always have information down below. Okay. So, 48th career playoff game, Anthony Edwards, most in Minnesota Timberwolves history. That's tonight. 48th playoff game for Anthony Edwards, the most by any Minnesota Timberwolf player. Okay, that's a fun fact for you guys. Who is your Spurs GOAT of all time? Timmy D. I mean, that's a pretty obvious one. Someone's going to say George, and I know it's, someone's going to say Admiral, someone's going to say George, but for me it was Tim Duncan, because I had the pleasure of watching Tim Duncan get all 5 of those rings, which may or may not be in our next trivia quiz. All right, inbound pass coming in, guys. The New York Knicks with the basketball. 4 minutes here left to play in this game. Let's ramp up the intensity once again. It's with Brunson at the straightaway. Covered by Barlow. Brunson's at the top of the key. He'll spin and shoot from the free throw line. This is right through the hoop. 103 to 101. New York with 3 timeouts remaining. Philadelphia with 2 timeouts remaining. Philly with the basketball and a 4-point hole that they have to crawl out of. Maxey to the right. Maxey gives it to Edgecombe. Edgecombe covered by Anunoby, and he works his way to the Madison Square Garden logo. All the way back here, Edgecombe taking full liberties. He shoots. It's off the front of the rim, and that's no good. Rebounded by the New York Knicks. And so, Brunson will bring it up court. Whistle's going to come in right now. Knicks want to take another timeout, I suppose. So another timeout being called by the New York Knicks right here. Not quite sure what they're going to dial up, but definitely going to continue to help delay the Spurs game. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start adjusting for the next one. So we'll have another game after this, guys. We will have another game after this. Shrinking down these bench players to get this to the right size. Should be good here. Bet. Love that chicken from Popeyes. That's what just popped up in my on my TV screen. Gonna shrink this all down right now. Okay, why do I still have this Dante DiVincenzo thing? Why is this still a thing? I swear I downloaded the other one and deleted this DiVincenzo file. I know I deleted this DiVincenzo file, so why is this still here? I'm glad I'm not doing it now. Okay. So, I deleted this file. How is this file still here? Minnesota Timberwolves. And it looks like no more game time decision here. Also, Ayo Dosunmu seems to be back in the lineup here as well for the Timberwolves. Let's just re-download these. Download page 17 and 18. 17 and 18. Get ready for the next game. Okay, we'll just hit cancel right now. It's definitely not Dante DiVincenzo. Home teams. We can get the bench and the starters. San Antonio bench. San Antonio starters. This will be the next game coming up, guys. Next game should have technically already started already, but it hasn't. So here's a pass inside. Anunoby's going to get jammed on the dunk right there. So Anunoby misses the dunk. Here's a fadeaway jump shot for Mikal Bridges, and it's good. Bridges knocks down a tough shot from deep, and it's 105 to 99. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left to play. It's Philadelphia basketball. The Knicks are on a 9-0 run in the last 4 minutes. Maxey going to get stripped again, coming back with it. It's Josh Hart back with the New York Knicks. The Knicks really figuring out a way, and Josh Hart has to hold right now. He's definitely in trouble. Looks like a whistle's going to come in. It's going to be a foul, I suppose, maybe? Is this going to be another timeout called by New York? 2:31 left to go. Josh Hart had to call another timeout. New York has taken 3 timeouts in less than a minute. Burned through all 3 of those. Will you go to the Spurs game if this goes to overtime? No. No, unfortunately for that game, we'll have to stay here until this game is done if it's in overtime. If we've got – come on, let's be real about this. If there's 10,000 people watching, we're not going to end this live stream to go catch the first part of the Spurs game where we end up with 50 people watching. We're gonna drive. Okay, so timeout has been called, though, guys. New York Knicks have 1 timeout remaining. New York Knicks with 1 timeout remaining. Looks like this gives me enough time to download. Okay, we're going to actually cut this. We'll change this to literally any of these. That's fine. Change this guy to literally any of these. Bloop, 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 bloop. Going to make a quick change. Turn that lo-fi back on so it's not just full silence. Okay. Looking for the Eastern Conference brackets here. Oh, come on. Didn't download as separate files? Of course. Share, download 17 and 18 as separate files in 4K. Okay, we'll get back to it. Okay. Timeout's almost over. Mario is totally self-employed, 100%. That is correct, DJ Gene. Not only am I self-employed, but we've got some help that we've hired here as well, and we're looking to hire more help. This is my full-time job. This isn't just my job. This is my business. This is what we do. You're watching Football Nation. You're checking out FN Media. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's start the clock. It's with the New York Knicks. Knicks with the basketball. In the hands right now of Jalen Brunson. Brunson going to get stripped away. It's stolen by Philadelphia. Down on the ground. Nobody going over to help. Are you kidding me? So now Philly is going to use a quick timeout right here. That could hurt them. It's stolen, and they go back to another commercial break. They are literally doing whatever they can to just waste everybody's time in this game. I know it's a close game, but my gosh. Copy, NBA, boom. Cool. Okay. So lo-fi comes back on just to avoid the silence. This should be the correct starters now. There we go. This should be the correct bench now for the next game. Should be good, should be good. All right, we should be set for the next game here as well. Next game going to have Spurs in Minnesota. Minnesota Timberwolves and the San Antonio Spurs. At least this gets to stay blue. I'll have to change this to the Spurs color. Please, Brunson, stay under 27, says Von T. Come on, Sixers, please win this. I hate New York, says REBX. RE, what's up, man? T. Tully saying subscribed. Would love to see this series go to 7. I'd like to see all the series go to 7. I'm retiring in June. Where do I get an app? LOL, says M, says Mike. Where do you get an app? Say what? See if they push this stream back a little bit. Over 6,000, almost 7,000 people watching this game, guys. Welcome to Football Nation. Please, New York, please. Poke a subscribe. Let's go, New York, says Vaz. We all know Minnesota's winning, says Josue. Bueno, Josue, Salgado, Velázquez. Yo no sé si eso es cierto o no, pero lo que yo sí sé es que Philadelphia tiene el esférico right now. Philadelphia with the ball, a feed inside to Dominic Barlow. Barlow tries to bounce this inside. It's a turnover. New York ball. 2:08 left to go. Brunson will bring the ball up court now. Jalen Brunson to the straightaway. He goes to the top of the screen. Brunson going to push right now. He tries to get past VJ Edgecombe. Gives it to Karl Anthony Towns. One more pass to McBride. No, off the rim and into the hands of Paul George. 105-99. The Philadelphia 76ers are going to draw a foul here. 1:47 left to go. Maxey wanted it to be a shooting foul right now. It's not going to be a shooting foul. It is going to be a regular foul here against the New York Knicks. It's against, looks like Mikal Bridges going to be charged for that one. VJ Edgecombe to inbound the pass. Edgecombe gets it to Dominic Barlow. Barlow back to Edgecombe at the Knicks logo. Here's a pass to Maxey. Maxey will back it up. Maxey behind the back. He goes to the left. He will drive. He will fake. He will shoot. He will miss. The tip in also not going to go. The official still calling this a block on the shot. So a blocking foul going to be called right now against New York. Maxey still on the ground right now. He's going to need a moment. He's going to go to the free throw line after that foul. Looks like it's a blocking foul for Jalen Brunson, although Brunson looked pretty set right there. Looked like he was planted. And with the timeouts running out, man, we're going to the line. Okay. First free throw. It's good. It's 100 to 105. 100 to 105. By the way, Philadelphia is in the bonus. The 76ers at the line. 131 left to go in this game. Down by 5. Still down by 5. He misses free throw number 2. Karl-Anthony Towns has it. He gives this over to the right. It's now with Josh Hart. Now it's with Brunson. Brunson brings it up, gives it to Josh Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson covered right now. Double team coming in. Barlow trying to crash in on him. It's Mikal Bridges. Bridges, a foul comes in. And that will stop the clock right here. Kelly Oubre going to be charged with the foul. 117 left to go here. 117 left to go. Jalen Brunson to inbound the ball. It is with the New York Knicks. New York, both teams have 1 timeout remaining. Brunson to inbound. Brunson will find Josh Hart. Hart now has it. He's at the three-point line. Swings the arms down low. He backs it up to the Madison Square Garden logo. Gives this to Brunson. Brunson will drive. Shot clock winding down. The shot's no good. But there is a foul here. So Kelly Oubre Jr. will pick up yet another foul. And now we go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Lakers in 8, says Coach. New York is the worst thing to happen to America since the Civil War. Wait, what? Okay, dude, really just missed both free throws? Wow, talk about blowing it, says Daytime. First free throw coming up right now. Jalen Brunson. It's good. So Brunson knocks down the first free throw. It's 106 to 100. Philadelphia down by 6. Philadelphia down by 6. Brunson at the line. We're seeing a couple players rotate in and out. Couple players rotating in and out. Guys, if y'all want to watch the next live stream on this channel, we are covering the Spurs on the next game. If y'all want to watch that, here is the link for it. There's the link for the next live stream. Now, if your parlays are busted, and both free throws are good, man. It's 107 to 100. It's now with the Philadelphia 76ers. Here is the move. It's Maxey. Maxey will drive. Maxey will shoot. Maxey will score quickly. Trying to answer right back. The New York Knicks will bring the ball up. It's 107 to 102. Mikal Bridges smothered. He finds Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns will hold. Towns is trying to milk this clock right now. It's inside to McBride. McBride backs out. McBride at the M on the Madison Square Garden logo gives this here to Josh Hart. Josh Hart will shoot the 3. No! Rebound, Kelly Oubre. Oubre wants the foul. The official's not going to give it to them. They've got to get back quickly. Here's VJ Edgecombe down by 5. They need this shot. Paul George airballs this thing. It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover. New York Knicks ball. I think New York will win this up by 5. We might be getting some garbage time fouls right now. Both teams are in the bonus here, guys. Both teams in the bonus right now with 25.1 here left to go. This will be the end of the game, guys. We're going to get probably a quick foul here at the end of this. Looks like a timeout going to be called by New York. It's the final timeout as the official was counting this one down. The official counting this thing down had to call the timeout to avoid the turnover. I crashed out at Brunson 24, shaking my head. Brunson's got 26. Someone needs him to go under 27. There's the possibility. New York, New York, New York. Paul George legend. Thank you, says Bo, Bo, Bo. Bo, Bo, Bo. Hell no, New York will lose. New York will lose. I will never watch any NBA. Okay, you guys feeling some kind of way. Let's see. Cash out on Brunson, says Joshua. Bam Bam saying airball. Rico, or Rock Boy, asking if I'm wearing my Spurs jersey today. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. 25 seconds here left to go. 25 seconds here left to go. I don't need to actually take this whole thing off. All right, looks like the Spurs game has actually started. Spurs game has already started. The score is 2-0 in that one. I knew this was going to happen in this game. The officiating crews do that all the time. I blame the officials. I blame the ridiculous timeouts that have been called. We were so close to starting on time. Waiting for the inbound pass, guys, to finish this thing up. 25 seconds left to go. There's a chance for Philadelphia. But it's New York basketball. The ball in the hands right now of McBride. He'll be fouled. 22.1 here left to go. Maxey, 26-plus points. PG, 5 rebounds. Knicks money line cash, says Issa Seek. Thank you for tipping the dealer. Appreciate that, sir. $2 super chat coming in. He cashed in on his parlay. Thank you, my friend. All right. At the line, Miles McBride, first free throw is good. It's 108-102. Over 1,000 likes. Gotta love it, says Orlando. Good night, Football Nation. Hello, Mario. Good to see you. What's going on, Andrea Campbell? Welcome back. Second free throw coming up right now. It is 108-102. McBride, second free throw. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, this time by Grimes. And the ball is in the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers. There's a shot from downtown. It's no good. Rebound by Brunson. Brunson brings it back. No foul coming in. And Brunson still has it. Shot clock winding down. Brunson going to slither. And it looks like this is going to be a win. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a win here for the New York Knicks. Congratulations to the New York Knicks fans. Congratulations to the New York Knicks fans. It's time to get locked in for the San Antonio Spurs game. Looks like there's only 8 minutes left to go in that first quarter. So we are going to, oh, son of a gun. We're going to go ahead and set up for that one. I'm going to end this live stream, guys, and we're going to get the next one started. Here is the link in the chat one more time. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. My name is Mario. We'll see you guys in about 30 seconds. Let's drop it in the chat one more time. San Antonio is up 6-5, and De'Aaron Fox going to pass this out to Julian Champagny. It's stolen back right now. Here's the link for the next game. If you guys want to watch it, please click on this.